So 10 seconds, we'll be live.
Jacob's trouble, bro. I was like, once it start hitting the kids, bro.
Yeah, they trying to separate from families and shit. And the lure also the family.
We live, y'all.
All right. Oh. Yeah. Before we get started, Madame, turn face to peace. Let's give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yakalba Page.
double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and tell us the truth according to the Bible. And shalom to the brothers out there, God's Puerto, earth, pushing this word and righteousness and sincerity, and to the elect. And we come out here to profess the names of Yahweh by Shema-Shai, Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the true name of the Lord and called Jesus Christ. And to you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelite foreigners that look like the other heathen nations, the line and lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. To you, this is the word that's preached unto you. All right. But today we're gonna start off with the second Exodus chapter 15. All right, we'll start at verse 1 and jump down. How the spirit roll. We're in a time of Jacob's trouble, man. Where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting jacked up by ICE, which is nothing but the task force of Nero 47, man, aka Donald Trump. Okay. So we started with the second Exodus.
Yep. This the book of second Exodus chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
Yeah, it says, "Speak thou in the ears of my people." Okay, the words of prophecy. So this is a possessive statement. The Lord is talking about his people, which is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, the words of prophecy, the words of the future. All right, because everything that's happening right now amongst our people, our apostles and elders, they're elders, okay, and men are down like us. We told you before these things was going to happen years ago. Okay, that somehow, some way, that these things, martial law is going to be enacted. All right, but we're seeing how close that's getting with the Insurrection Act. Okay, all right, how these troops are going to be coming in, kicking in doors, taking your children, taking your wives, hit you in concentration camps, because that's happening right now too. Brother put it in the chat where there was an Irishman, saying what was going on in those concentration camps, that they were not only killing people in those concentration camps, but barely feeding them, starving them out, not letting them outside. So it's worse than prison.
I heard they're signing their own warrants now.
Oh, shit.
Not by a judge, so that's like the Fourth Amendment, right?
Yeah, they breaking it. Yep.
Yeah, so that's what I heard. They were signing their own warrants.
That's crazy.
They bypassing the Constitution.
Wow.
That proves that we're not under. We saw he just make it like we came to America to create freedom of religion. That was all bullshit. They came to worship Satan.
Right.
They go like their founding fathers into Satanism. They Freemason. Satanism.
Yep.
They came to America to worship Satan.
Yep. Damn.
Go ahead.
Revelation 19, verse 10. It says, I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren and of the testimony of Yahushua. Worship him for heavenly Father. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
So how you know him then, the spirit of Yahweh Shema-Shai, is if he's going into the prophecy. Which most of these camps, they don't do. Yeah. Well, the Lord. Matter of fact, brother, get Psalms 1 and 1 for us.
Yep.
We're finding out who, as the Lord said,
They worship Satan too.
oh yeah, all them damn idols and shit that we got for crib and shit.
All of them. They didn't have. They would come past us and cuss us the fuck out. We're the devil. Get the devil out of this. That's who they worship. Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. That's who they worship. That's why Trump is fucking their ass up.
That's right. You get Ezekiel chapter.
His thing is getting split up. He's bringing back what they did in 1492. This is just a lighter hand.
11.
Right now, they're going through. This is light work that's happening. It's getting smacked around in different traffic.
Yep.
That's all.
It's going to get worse.
They're going to start bringing it back to 1492.
That's right.
Planners Inquisition, shit like that. Right? Do some research on that. So, and they worship this guy. So they can all go fuck themselves too. They're They're antichrist.
That's
They
right.
serve the Israel antichrist. Right?
That's right.
So they getting deported. They can scamming
Yeah, they
shit.
got them crazy.
Scamming.
Yeah, they the daycare.
Yeah, daycare
Daycare
scamming.
scam.
Yeah, they worship either Islam. I think they're Islam, right?
Yep.
That's Satanism too.
Yep.
You don't have the Mohammedan sign up here or nothing like that. You gotta get the Mohammedan sign. That's what offend the Israelites. You got the sign with the
The idols.
yeah, yeah, but they worship Satan. Huh? Remember that. That's all the suffering they're going through. Their worship will miss that. Right? So always keep that in the front of your mind. Yeah, nice to know how to got this way. They worship with God. But him and their spirit is in sync with this guy.
That's right.
Right? In sync. I mean, it's in sync. It's like Israel serving you, a homeborn slave. Apparently, that's what it seems like. Because this guy is their God. Alright? When they get deported, you saw start selling drugs, they get deported back to the country. Selling fucking drugs, you Satan. Then you worship this guy too. Yeah.
That's right.
Then you get a chance to come back and then you fuck it up again.
Yeah, because they say Ephraim is joined unto idols.
Yep.
So they do everything in the name of basically, JC. You know. Real fast, can you get the Jeremiah real fast?
Yeah, I got it. Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape.
Yeah, and they're not gonna be able to escape. We're seeing that now. We were just talking about, in Canada, which is right across the bridge from us. Okay, that you had Issachar and the Northern Kingdom were running with children. Right, ICE is pulling up to the bus stops to get the children, and the children are running, and they're saying, "Quarter, ICE." It's all on video. I'm like, damn. So, hey man, but it shows forth. Everybody has to sign up here. If they will come to the humility of their mind and accept that so-called Jesus Christ, that's not his name is Yahweh Shai, was a so-called black man, okay, and accepted that, you never, because you got a lot of so-called Latinos, man. They see this image and they frown, man. They said, "Oh, the Lord can never be a nigga," He could never be that because that's not pure. He never could be chocolate. Yeah.
No worries.
So they think that to be the worst thing ever. Look at the way Simeon looks at Levi. Mind you, Levi is accepting of Simeon, but Simeon fucking hates Levi, man. All because what they look darker, man. So when they see this sign, they turn up their faces and all that. Guess what? The Lord marked your ass, and now you're getting hindered by ICE, man.
Yep.
The Lord said, "What? Read that scripture one more time. Start
Yep.
from the top."
Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
Matter of fact, start at 9.
Verse 9, and the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
That's right.
They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers.
Yeah, they've turned back into the iniquities, the sin upon sin, all right, of their forefathers. The scriptures tell our people are laden with iniquity, heavily laden, okay? You go to the Central and South America, they worship all types of gods, man.
Yeah.
That the whole carnival thing, man.
Oh yeah, the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, whether the Mardi Gras, the carnival, whether it's in the Caribbean or whether it's in Central or South America. Going to Brazil, they got that shit too. All the types of gods that they worship, man. Okay, the Lord is not pleased with that. That's why the Lord had a bunch of them come up to America, because America is the place of slaughter. Okay. Our people don't realize that they think this is a land of opportunity, and you can get a job. But guess what? You gonna be fucking destroyed here.
Right.
If you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel. You can read that.
Yep. Jeremiah 11:10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refuse to hear my words.
These are the same individuals that were doing it in Israel, because reincarnation is in the Bible. Okay, they're doing the same shit they were doing in the wilderness, man. All into all types of God, building golden calves and shit, witchcraft. Our people are into the bullshit, man.
Yeah, it's not our job to save the people.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If you see ICE taking somebody, it's not our job to be
Yeah.
Meddling.
Law enforcement, federal law enforcement, local law enforcement.
Yeah.
Remember, they don't give a fuck about us.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So the heretic got the first and second argument. And they don't even have to say nothing. They can just go by and look. You know, I know what the hell you're thinking in your mind. Crazy ass nigga.
Then when you tell them what's in the Bible, they ask you, what Bible is that? It doesn't fucking matter what Bible it is, man. It's the Bible. It's like, well, I don't think that's in my Bible. Then you tell the nigga pull it up.
Paul say that. They don't. All the shit goes on. Show them what's going on online. We don't even say that.
Yeah.
They used to ask us questions.
What Bible is
They already know. They
Yes.
already know that it exists. But since they're unstudied, they may not know exactly what it is, but they already know it's in the script. They don't do it. Well, the scriptures about Levi, that I object to being a priest on the neck.
No.
Even
I can forget your children if you're paraphrasing.
even
You have forgotten. Look like you forgot. I'm trying to let them do whatever the fuck they want to.
even
It's for a period of time.
I mean, yeah.
Well, the brother finish that up. Finish that up.
Yep. Jeremiah 11:10, they are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers.
Yeah, they broken the covenant. Okay. And even though our people, so-called Latinos, you know, going to that topic right now. The so-called Latinos, they came over onto the Americas, all right, and they tried to keep the laws against men, but the Lord had them fall away still. You know, look at what the Issachar and Zebulun with the Mayans and Aztecs and all the bullshit that they were into, eating hearts and shit and different types of rituals that they learned from the Syrians.
Tribal warfare. Well, first Judah and Ephraim clashed.
Yep. Yep.
Right? Then split. And they came over here and clashed.
Yep.
And even against Africa, they clashed too.
You know, our people were just going the fuck off, man. You know, and the Lord had all that culminate until this final moments, because this is the final countdown, man. The final showdown. The Lord bringing all the wicked of our people to America, so they can be fucking blasted off the goddamn face of the earth, man. You know, straight nuclear fucking fire if He allows you to get to that, man. Because we're about to see a lot of heinous shit happen to the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. You know, for being just fucking niggas, man. And you came across this word, okay? Because the Lord had you. Hey, we on damn near every fucking state, man. You know, around the world, on the YouTube, on the streets of the internet, so to speak. You came across this word, whether it be in English, Spanish, French, fucking sign language. Okay? You've heard this word. Okay?
Yep. Jeremiah 11:11, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
Evil, bad times, man. Evil, straight wickedness upon you, man. Because you want to create, you want to do wickedness. That word vengeance goes into what? Evil done into an individual for the evil that they have done. You know? The Lord's going to bring vengeance upon you and spirits that have been created specifically to tear you a fucking part, man. All right? We're living in that time, like I say, you saw them kids running off the bus stop there running for their lives. Cordial, fucking ice. Don't know what the fuck's about to happen to them next. Their parents probably got caught the fuck up.
Yep.
They're trying to see if their parents home.
Yeah.
It's about to be real grim for the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man.
Yep.
Okay? You
Got preacher for you, brother.
Come on.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
Could you read a little bit up, brother?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. One of my favorite. The Lord said, why should ye be stricken anymore? Yeah. Man, he's fucking hard-headed, man. Here we are, the Lord has the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. We're willing to teach.
Yeah.
You know, if Jake come up humble, we're gonna let him know what the real is.
Yeah.
You know, that's our job.
Yeah.
But like the other brother said, man, they walk by with their nose up like they too good for the words of Yahweh by Simeon-Affliction, which is able to save your soul.
That's right. I'm sorry. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib.
And I always love that scripture because these are two animals that are stubborn as fuck.
Yeah.
If you ever been on a farm and dealt with these two particular animals, they're stubborn.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you still be able to break them down and get them to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Israel's worse than those animals, man. You know?
That's right.
Stubborn as hell. You can put a foot in their ass and they still don't do what the hell they need to do. What's
right.
that? Can you get 2 Ezra 16 where it says that all these things shall come and they shall not turn from the wickedness? You know, all these perils, all these ass whoopings, the plague that the Lord brings, really supposed to have you turn from the wickedness, man.
Yeah.
You know, but our people continue in the wickedness. You know,
That's
Maybe
right.
grab that before the brother gets that again, because that's a beautiful scripture.
Yeah, come.
I believe it should be around like 19 or 20.
Yeah, I got it. 2 Ezra 16, and I'll start at 18.
Right.
It says the beginning of sorrows and mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
And we're in the beginning stages of that. You know, the grocery stores are looking real barren. I go to Aldi used to be fucking packed and shit, man. Now I'm like, damn, this is fucking scarce. You know, you got a storm that might come again tomorrow. You know, who knows? Well, hey, Lord's will, that shit really do turn up.
Turn it up.
I'm tired of this shit, man. You know? But, you know, hey, people go to the grocery stores and next thing you know, it's fucking barren land, man. No produce, no fucking eggs, no fucking milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of famine and great deaths. And it's going to be concentrated on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans because you're the chosen people. You're the one that's supposed to be right, man. All right? The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are supposed to be the examples on the earth on how to be righteous. But you got the 2/3 of our people that are what they call hook, line, and sinker with Esau eating the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You know? Doing, taking their wickedness, you know, like I said, Jake being great, blessing and the curse, because now we're great at fucking wickedness, man. You know? Trying to outdo the wicked, man. You know?
Patriots, you got
Yep.
black patriots.
Yeah, black patriots, oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
nuts. man.
they in there talking about border was opened up by Biden.
Yeah.
And these guys are nothing but deadbeats and criminals and they, rapists and such. You know, and how, they still pushing that Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
You know, they got different grassroots, organizations that's pushing a lot of the jakes to get into the on the red so-called bipartisan politics and such to be against basically their own people.
Yeah, what's
Their
called
own neighbor.
FBA, the Foundation
Yeah,
of
Foundation Black Americans.
Black Americans and
Yeah.
shit. You know, there ain't nothing worse than a fucking coon-ass nigga, man.
Super cool.
You know? Super coon. The wanna be a slave to master, man. That's the worst individual Jake you can come across. Look at Jesse, what's his name? Patterson? Peter Peterson? Fucking weird, man. Fucking hate every time I see his face. I'm
Got
fucking
that
like,
eyeball.
He can't even take a dude serious.
He's like
No.
a raisin. A raisin.
but you got individuals who are like that though, you know?
Yeah.
Are worse than him.
Then you got Officer Tatum.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, Peterson's he's a jerk.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
But the Lord got those individuals like that for destruction, man.
Con.
You know? Someone that,
Yeah.
Prime candidates for the income.
oh yeah, the dude that took the Neuralink
In his
Neuralink
forehead?
in the forehead.
Yeah.
He looked like a damn a patriot motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain look in the scripture. There's a certain look you see on a man. You just know what type of character he has. His moral character, man.
Con.
You know. You wanna?
Yep. 2 Ezra 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
That's right.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's how bad it's gonna get. Even Ezra's like, damn, how the hell am I gonna get out of it? But we know the answer is through Yakalba Page.
Only one way out.
Only way out.
Only way out.
We can't fight our way out of this, man. That's why, like the other brothers beautifully said, man. We're not intervening with fucking ICE. You gonna fuck with ICE case, man. We ain't fucking intervening. We ain't gonna stop shit. But we're gonna,
I'll bust you in your head.
God.
Bless you.
Yeah.
A physical weapon.
yeah.
I don't think he planned on doing
No.
Yeah.
He's just talking shit.
But they gonna use that clip, and they're gonna see that the Hebrews.
Federal law enforcement.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They got guns that you can't even fucking think about, man. You can't even pronounce.
They got people waiting and watching you and recording you.
Yeah, if I may say, look what they did over there in Venezuela. They went over there with some 20 dudes with some secret weapon, and they got that over here. Them MRAPs with the sonic boom on that shit.
Yeah.
You done? What is the Black Panthers gonna do?
Either light or sound with this apparently disabled.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's some Metal Gear Solid type.
That's just crazy. We're gonna need spiritual powers, man.
bro,
We're gonna need a miracle, man.
You got this one Jake that's a sniper. He's like he's never seen. It was Delta. He's Delta 6. He's like he's never seen a man full sprint with a full rifle in his hand, and armor and gear, and pick off 20 men in a full fucking sprint.
It might be like the exoskeleton.
Oh man.
Yeah, they got super soldiers.
Yeah.
Or you could be on drugs too.
That exoskeleton?
Like the Halo suit.
Man.
Oh yeah, you can fit in the injection.
They gotta be on drugs. They gotta be weirdos.
Yeah.
Traumatize the children.
Gun.
He's all into that. He into taking children and
Yeah.
traumatizing them and making them loyal to you.
They make them loyal soldiers and shit.
Yeah, that's what you're watching all them agents, secret agents.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. That makes sense.
Yeah, they got that movie called The Professional.
Yep. With
God trained
the girl, the young girl,
And plus, that's Ice Guy.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
They blew Seesaw head off and they blew Esau head off.
Yeah.
So go ahead, so y'all do what you feel like you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like he on the ground.
Yep.
I'm like, oh shit.
He had concealment. When he was able to conceal it. And they saw it, and then they got scared. They put weapons on him and they started lighting his ass up. So, I mean, hey, that is his judgment.
You want to come against the Centurions, you go fucking get the consequences, man.
Yeah.
Romans
If
13.
you hurt Esau, he wasn't hurt though.
Oh,
Yeah.
7 times 7. Oh, 7. Yeah.
We're gonna need divine intervention, man. We're gonna need this. We can't.
Hurricane, you know, and not even physically. You know, you go up against this program, you know, Esau can put you down. That's a shield. Absolute immunity. That was prophecy. Even though he was full of shit, that's not true. I think the challenge in that statement that was made.
Yeah.
But that was it was like spiritually it was true. Absolute immunity. That was like a truism he was saying. It wasn't just like the law he was like he was saying like this is a power that we got.
24.
That's right.
Genesis
And they do
4.
have it. Because the Lord granted them that power, man.
Kill Cain.
Cain be avenged 74.
Vengeance will be taken upon him.
I got that breeze up there.
Come on, read that real fast.
Yep, it's the book of Genesis, the 4th chapter. And it's verse 24.
This is the highest you can get.
Okay? And it says, if Poyan or Cain, okay, which remember, he's like a dagger or weapon.
Yeah,
Two ball Cain.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Shall be avenged 70-fold. Truly Lamech 70-fold and 7-fold.
Y'all know about that, right? Two ball Cain?
Yep.
You mean in Hebrew?
Oh, to Poyan. Yeah, it's that's 2-ball Cain. I'll get that too for
No,
you.
but just read that. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. Two ball Cain. Elders went into that years ago. Two ball was weapon of travel.
Artificial.
We can
Yeah. Why not?
So yeah, you got
Because he's traveling around the world too, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's going around. So this is why ICBK and you other Israelite people. Who else? You got what's it called? What's the other
The
group?
so-called Black Panther Party.
Yeah,
Crazy.
them too.
4 and 22.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with them.
No.
They do what they got to do.
You gonna fucking lose, man.
Yeah.
So we got friends, man.
Yeah.
He got
Okay, come.
Yeah, come. So it says.
You only give with so many. I mean,
Yeah.
take your ass out.
Word.
It ain't
That's
fucking worth
crazy.
it, man.
And they got like $170 million budget.
They ain't
got
gonna
a
send no
budget.
men. They gonna send their fucking drones. You seen Boston Dynamics
They got
and
a
shit?
budget.
They gonna send one of them motherfuckers into the goddamn crib to fucking blow your shit up, man.
Yeah.
You know, you try to get away because Jake, you know, try to become
Yeah,
a
a lot of
skate
that was just
mastermind.
3D animation, but
Uh-huh.
the point still stands.
That's right.
They had the capabilities to get, get the job done. He's a great deceiver too.
Yeah.
We should go into that. His illusions, and those videos came out before AI. Most of those were 3D animations.
Wow.
CGI. But he got the capability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the technology's the only one. But the thing is, how Shai gonna stop his ass before you get to
I got a precept just for that.
He ain't gonna get on everything he wanna get done. That's AI technology and going to AI for answers and all that to be a god, and you gotta query AI for answers and for your daily rations. You gotta go to AI. I don't think Esau gonna get all the way there. He gonna get to a distance, but they're gonna fuck his ass up.
I got a precept for that right there. It says Psalm chapter 17 verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh Shah, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
So he's gonna be disappointed. Esau went to the AI to make all the decisions for us eventually. That's what they say.
That's
right.
right.
Learn about that too. He's a great liar.
Yeah.
There could be a bunch of people behind him there.
Yeah.
He's a great liar. You gotta watch out run the is what he take through. Your research. Like one great lie is when you go to the numerology gematria. Yeah, a lot of those numerology guys, they purposely lie. They'll add words to words to make it equal 666.
Yeah.
Take away.
Yeah.
So there's liars. When you run liars, so you really gotta go into it yourself and see if you equal up to that. I did a couple of them and you look at the number. Like, oh, these fucking liars.
The math ain't right. That truth ain't right.
People watch the video and then they'll keep repeating the lie. And that's when we saw his magic tricks. The people are stupid. They don't do their own research. They say what Nixon said or whoever said it, you kept tell a lie long enough, people believe it, they put it on television or something like that. So that numerology, they got to add phrases with words to it to make it equal 666.
Yeah.
Or equal that number. So whenever you go into that gematria, how you say it, you go do it yourself. Make sure it actually equals that number.
Hey, what app is it? What account is it?
Con.
Is it?
So it says Genesis 4:22.
Oh yeah.
It says, and Zealous Yoshabir Tubal-Cain, the instructor of every says artificer, artificer, for brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Na'amah. So the Hebrew for Tubal-Cain says Tawabal Bayan, meaning that will be brought of Cain. Well, going back onto the root, Yabawal, meaning produce or increase or fruit.
Bring forth weapons, basically, right?
That's what he did.
Yeah, he bring weapons.
All types of metals and shit, Or working with different types of that whole Smith work is nothing new in the earth, right? So he's making all types of fucking weapons, arrows, fucking probably mega ancient compound bows and shit. all types of weapons, man. That's one thing that the sons of God wasn't into, but the sons of the wicked have always been into those things, man. Now it's the Edomites.
Yeah, you see them further in it, obviously in this new Roman system. You know what I mean?
Turn everything into a fucking weapon.
Say, blessed was the
That's right.
You saw technology is all created for evil. It wasn't created for man.
To flourish mankind.
It's created for control.
God.
And everything good they use, even they weaponize, right? Even the goodly things that actually is better for mankind, they weaponize it, right? Like alcohol, even like things like heroin and stuff like that. Like that comes from like the plant, like they fucking weaponize it, put it in the communities so people get high off and all that.
Coca leaf, coca leaf is a pure fucking cocaine.
Marijuana, right? Marijuana is simply a plant, and look at how they freaking have that, killing, our people are fucking against that shit.
They said the nicotine helps you, actually helps your body not get dementia. Which is nicotine receptors, which are nicotine inside of tomatoes.
Yeah, the whole medical industry itself is used to weaponize. Like you would think the whole medical field, the healthcare system, you would think it would be to benefit your health or to promote better health, and it's not. It's the complete opposite. Actually, it's actually weaponized to keep your body destroyed.
Yeah, keep you
Disorder.
Pharmaceutical manufacturer. Keep you on the product. He's all runs the product-based business, so you gotta keep you on the product.
We get to stand with our enchantments.
Isaiah 47.
Yeah, kind.
Pfizer, AstraZeneca.
Yep. Bayer aspirin.
Bayer Monsanto.
You remember Bayer? Like this is years ago. They had they got hit for freaking giving out a vaccine that had the herpes virus or the AIDS virus.
They
fucking injected like a whole bunch of people with And they're still a fucking thriving freaking business. That was earlier in 2000.
But this is what the Lord said, in these times with our pen, stand with thy enchantments, man. If you think you can fucking take over the world completely and have everybody subject to you, keep on doing what the fuck you're doing, man. And the elder said, the Lord's going to stop this man.
Yep.
At a certain point, he's going to be able to cross a bound.
So when they just have this performance, when something gets slipped into the pharmaceutical drugs, or when they get like Epstein file, that's all performance. You think that they really wanted to hide those pictures and videos? They let them the fuck out?
Yeah.
They know people got power. They let them out that they wanted to.
Right, the witchcraft, man.
They want you to see. Like the Prince Andrew guy.
Yeah.
The brother of the Apostle King, Charles.
Oh, yeah.
He had the photo of him looking. I guess Epstein took the photo. Who the hell took the photo? Like, who did Epstein take the photo? Probably not. But apparently he's holding some girl down in the photo. He's looking at the camera.
Evil.
So, and then he's like all embarrassed. He can't make good interviews anymore. He gotta go up to another castle and do what? What do they do on it? They do, I guess, demonic rituals. I'm assuming what else do they do on it? But do rituals and
Drafted them all.
Yeah.
What the fuck else they gonna do?
Cut.
They don't fucking work. He gotta work and get sick and cook food. They got a chef. Like a 4-day schedule. They gotta learn what the fuck do they do.
Yep. I'm sorry.
They said they lay in bed at night with the shit.
Yep. That's right. And it's just a part of the bread and circus. This is a distraction for what they're doing. It's like you just the elder brother said. They signing legislations all over the place. They putting these things in inscriptions. They handing it out to each other, and then they bring it out in front of the Senate, and then new laws are being passed. Like all this shit with the ice baby, all over the place.
I saw like a clip, like the BBC would do, like Prince Andrew, the Apostle Prince. They'll have like 2-second clip of him looking sad, putting head down. It's acting. He looked sad.
Yeah.
He was holding the girl down.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on in the photo, but holding the girl down, looking back at the camera.
Oh man.
So did she just get abused? Did she get raped? Were they running around the house having fun? They playing tag? They ain't gonna tell us nothing. There's no details to us whatsoever. They're just playing games. People are stupid as shit. We have no details on the context of what was going on. But apparently in the files, he was holding some whatever age girl down.
You know what's funny too?
Or just touching her. Not even holding her down. Just touching her and looking back at the camera.
You know what's funny is there's a lot of women that help orchestrate some parts of that freaking that ring. Like,
hell yeah.
Get the young girls in. But they know women love advocate for other women, but they don't give no women. Women are hating all the men, the men for all this shit. But there's no hate for the women that's helping orchestrate and finding these young women, for the trafficking.
Yeah, the same Maxwell.
Yeah, they're from
They put Campbell in there. Don't be the Benjamin.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
What scripture we was holding?
We got a lot.
I got
They showed you people that they blew Esau head off, they blew Esau head off.
Yeah.
And now they showing you that they do despicable shit to children.
Yeah.
Now people still going back and forth to work like nothing happened.
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
They burnt out.
Burnt out.
There's nothing Esau gonna do gonna make y'all people rouse up.
Yeah.
They try to change it.
He'll probably come out and one day, hopefully God will come out and say that they actually worship Satan.
Yeah.
They probably it's gonna come out one day.
Yeah.
Just admit it,
That
like,
tiny top
or
one, yeah.
say that they'll make a scapegoat like, oh, you
Yeah.
know, but you practice this part. That's just a key to say that they're all doing it.
Yeah.
Like Prince Andrew, they actually all are doing it. They did using him as I guess like a level of excitement or something.
Yeah.
They get off on, like
Yeah.
almost getting caught maybe. Probably, 'cause they just let it out. Psalm 64, right?
It's crazy.
Oh, their own tell on
They might
themselves.
get off on it, like I'm getting caught. So, because they purposely let stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On purpose.
yeah. This is now declassified.
And if I may say, there's a lot of perverts out. It's a lot of people that's young, that's like that's out here pedophiling, right? They out here. They're in the what's the watch list? They got
The Megan's one.
Registered.
Yeah, they out here, man, and they obsessed. Like you said, they might be drooling over. Oh, this is so great. We gotta hire one, but he's not there. He's gotta be still alive. Because they get off on it. Like the other brother said, it makes so much sense that they behind the scenes they drooling over this shit. Look, now we can get our own plan up.
Yeah, 'cause remember, they don't think like regular people.
No.
They're like actually like
Yeah.
sick, demonic people.
Shit.
How can somebody think like that? Do that? Well, look, they have a different mind than we have.
Yeah.
Right? They're into pubescent stuff.
Right,
They're
yeah,
into
yeah.
freakism and rituals and sexual magic. Taking the innocence of an underage boy.
And another thing too is they weren't given no laws, they weren't given no moral compass, right? You know what I mean?
Word.
They don't have the commandments like Israel has the commandments. You know, they're based like a beast, right? That's why they're likened to a brute beast, just like a lion. A lion doesn't have no rules or he just does things through instinct.
Yeah.
You know, he kills his prey, he slaughters. You don't take the time to cook it and do it. It's not meant for a beast to do those things,
Yeah.
right?
Praise for his food.
Yeah. You don't pray for his food before he eats it. You know. Right. But Esau and the other nations, they are actual brute beasts, man. They don't have no moral compass. They don't have no laws. They don't have no statutes.
They do have a moral compass. It's just different from ours.
Evil. More evil.
Yeah.
Morality is in the center.
They hardly have evil. Yeah.
The rallies in the center.
Can
Isaiah 47.
yeah, what is
You got it? Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
He does not think like you and I. You and Israel. He don't think like you and I have the worship and passion.
Yeah.
He's a sick, degenerate Satan worship. Like, if you worship Satan, your mind is constructed different.
Yeah.
Okay? That's their God. And they have this duality in their mind where they think they can escape, but they know they're going to be destroyed at the same time. They think they're going to escape to space, they're going to escape to space, underground bunkers, but then they know that they're going to be destroyed by fire. So they like, okay, what is this? You got Zuckerberg, this alleged, it has to be a decoy anyway. He's going to build the bunker, but he's going to be somewhere else. Like, remember, Esau's a master.
Smoke. Wait, what's that called? A sleight of hand or something like that? Smoke a mirror.
Smoke a mirror.
They have you distracted on this. They have you distracted on this while they're doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. So all this stuff that they're releasing, you gotta understand. That's all smoke a mirror, right? That's all. That's all the freaking. Hey, listen, sleight of hand. You see, watch this. While behind the scenes, they may be festering something else up. You know, you gotta understand. Like the brothers getting into, like Esau is a master manipulator, master deceiver. You know, he's very subtle, right?
Sometimes
you know, he's very calculative. He's been doing this for fucking eons, man. He's been doing this for forever, man.
Ain't the BBC state media? BBC state media, right?
Yes.
So you never gonna see this Apostle Prince Andrew doing full length. Well, you might see him, but like making him look like a bad guy. You know, they edit them videos based upon the state. That's what the state says. They control you.
I got a appreciate too. And we got the Isaiah.
Yeah, we get the Isaiah first.
So much.
Yeah.
I know brothers holding.
So this Isaiah 47:12, it says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries."
Yeah, stand with thy enchantment. All the sorcery, and I think it should be the same as the pharmakia. It should be at a similar, in the Greek.
You looked at it before, right?
Yeah, we did at one point.
Yeah.
You know, so that's that. The witchcraft through
the administering of drugs is like hand deception.
guns. That's it. You know, so they do that with you talk about the medicine industry and shit like that. All these things that we're talking about. Yeah, they work together.
Not independently, they work together.
All of it to dumb down the people, so when these things happening, he's gonna fucking do nothing like the brother said, man. When you done coked up, drugged up,
Yeah.
On antidepressants and shit.
Doctrine up.
Yeah,
Doctrine up.
You've been taught for 20 years.
Wow.
To be what sodomy, they say sodomy is okay, you know. And then with the right do sodomy too. Come on, they got people on the right that do sodomy. In the transmission stuff. Yeah. Always on the Democrats. I mean, that's another witchcraft trick. It's both of them. It's a Dems. Constitutional republic. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. You know? Yeah. This is words out there.
Yeah. Okay, it's a word jargon and shit.
Yeah. Republic, we're not a democracy, we're a republic. A constitutional republic. They like to make it fucking different when we got these back in the fucking face.
Yep.
We're a republic or a democracy. It's not the fuck up. You know?
Yeah, you got a Roman army.
Democracy or a republic?
A Roman army.
Transported.
Same Roman army.
Same Roman.
Yeah, same draconian measures. Same.
What is? They have different ideologies, different doctrines.
Uniparty.
Which really go back to the same doctrine.
Yeah.
Really. Go back to the so-called J, which they go together. They have different religions. They're really the same religion. It's a front-facing deception.
The land with the two.
13, 11, Revelation. Yep, I got it.
Each other, you know, what's the two? To us, they're enemies, but behind the scenes, they're friends.
Yeah.
Was it Kerry and Bush?
Oh, you talking
Kerry
about
and Bush, right?
Yeah, John McCain.
Kerry, John Kerry?
Yeah, they went to the same fucking school, man. And they graduated together.
They both Edomites, and they both was in the same club. Because if you were like a white man, you could get like
Yes, it's gonna be here.
Chinese person here, to my knowledge, that so-called black person is super just into the scum and bomb.
Yeah.
Another chapter.
If I'm not mistaken.
We got the Black Boulets, one of them.
You know, we got the Eastern Star.
Yeah, Eastern Star.
And then
Apple.
Yeah, Chain, not Chain, they said he was really playing, Bush, they call Baby Bush, and John Kerry. Who went to Yale University.
Y'all got that?
Yep.
I'll bring out a quick precept real quick. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 9. And or actually verse 10. It says, and all men are from the ground. Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse.
Sure. The Lord, as we read in the beginning of Genesis, it's not just saying that Adam, Eve were the first fucking people on the planet, man. No, there are other people here, but the Lord made Adam, basically gave him the law, statutes, commandments, man. Gave him a certain way that made him distinct amongst the rest of the people, man. Everybody else was like brute beasts, basically, man.
But what it was like, they're saying his image, image of the angels.
Yeah.
That means their ways.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Having law and order.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
The ways, everything about, which is really supposed to be us now too, is that everything about us is completely different, total opposite. If the other said, like, to worship Satan, your mind has to be wired a certain way. This is why also the 2/3 of the nation of Israel are so easily influenced by Esau eating the so-called white man, because their mind is wired to wickedness, man. They have no good thought in them to do any righteousness. All right? Because you got our people willingly in the bullshit. What's that one interview on the Breakfast Club that had Kevin Hart? He's like, well, they just think we eating babies and shit? Yes, nigga, yes, we know you are. You're part of that fucking club. You got to do it. You know?
Bush and Kerry. Bush graduated in 68, Kerry graduated in 66. Bush had a doctorate of arts in history. And John Kerry had a bachelor of arts in political science. Yeah, they both were in Stone Falls. Teachers decided Stone Falls at Yale University.
gotta be in the club. There's certain mindset you gotta have to even worship Satan. The Lord said, "What? You stand with your enchantments, man. You know, because at the end you gonna try to, you know, do what you want to do. You have this double mind. You know, it's scripture talk about a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You know, this man is mentally unstable. Look at Nero. You know, look at Trump, man. He was unstable. He's a mad. He's going to be like a madman sparing none. You know, coming down with great wrath upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because that's what he was made to do. Okay? Esau is the sword of the Lord, man. Now people getting caught up in that shit. Yeah, you want that?
Bush was a Republican and Kerry was a Democrat.
Dang.
Yeah, that's that unit party.
They went to the same fucking school.
Yeah.
You know? Believe in the same shit. It's just like you said, it's all the fucking act. It's performative, right?
Yep.
To make you think that you have some type of freedom or choice of what the fuck's going on. You have nothing.
No.
You have no choice of what's going on. You just there to fucking follow. That's it. You know that?
Yep. Oh, yeah, going back, and it says, yeah, in much knowledge the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. Right? Which the Lord set what? The Israelites. All right? So on with the elect. All right? The sons of God. You know, you got it, what? Israelites.
Yeah.
Okay? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, dealing with that patriarch. All right? That's who the Lord, of course, had nigh unto. Okay? And it says, but some of them, all right, being of Adam, right? He cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
That's right. So some of them, at the end of the day, were fucking wicked, man. You know? You got Cain and Abel, you know? Abel being the righteous, Cain being the wicked. You know, and then, you know, we go into the history of Cain, all the shit, you know, his descendants, man, all wicked ass individuals, man. You know, setting up cities, declaring themselves as, you know, basically as dukes of the Most High themselves, you know. It's all the spirits coming back, man. You know, but the Lord made a difference between us, all right, and them. So, like I said, there's certain shit that brothers can't even fathom. Yeah. This is why the Lord got the angels seeing everything, because if we saw some shit, we probably knock the fuck out, man. All the shit that they're doing, that's what the angels are recording. That's why when we have the new bodies, we're gonna be able to see what they did, and the anger of the Lord is gonna be fueled to us. You know, because there was some shit that brothers can't comprehend, man. These bodies that we have, we saw that we break our minds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how wicked and evil that shit is, man. The left hand is no fucking joke.
Yeah.
You know.
Got pretty simple.
But you know, but the right hand is greater, man.
Right hand is greater.
This is the book of Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not."
Yeah, because even we got the what they call the people that bring up the truth of whistleblowers. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
You got whistleblowers, but then you also have, like, you know, the elders saying, you know, Esau's a fucking liar, so he a lot of these so-called whistleblowers are set up.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still to expose this devil.
Yeah.
So that all things fall in line with the will of the Heavenly Father, Yakalba Page, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, now the whole world is seeing how evil this motherfucker is, and that we're not just talking out the side of our neck, man. You know, you seeing what he's into, you seeing the wickedness, and it's only gonna get more freaky and weird, all right, before our Lord gets comes on the scene, man. Which is how it's gonna get more freaky and more sci-fi and fucking weird, man. You know,
It's evil out here.
Everybody got a phone.
yeah.
Everybody got
In the 30s and 40s, it was in the 20s.
Gone.
In real time.
Can't scroll it up.
People can report, and the media can tell you one story, but then the average person can report what happened and show you what actually happened. That's what happened with those two individuals that got shot by ICE.
Yeah.
They tried to come up with a story, but everybody had different camera angles, man. It's all to expose this devil as a fucking liar, man. You know?
Because his power was in the cities.
Now that I'm here.
In the secret, he do what first? Now it's coming out, all the laws and legislation the devil's doing. that's been on the books, the more shit he's gonna write to persecute the poor, which is the Israelites, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you people will have nothing to do but just accept this shit, man. When all hell break loose and these things really go to shit, Esau already had that in plan, all right, for the people to rouse up. So when that time comes, he just brings the RFID chip and you gonna fucking submit to it, man. It's all a part of the plan. But these people think that they got this devil in the trick bag. Well, we gotta find some more. No, you don't know shit.
Nothing.
You all in the trick bag. If you don't got this word, if you don't got the words of Yahweh by Shemal, you don't know a goddamn thing, man. You don't know what's really going on. You're lost. Okay? Lost in the goddamn sauce, man.
Yeah.
You know? Some more of that, brother?
That was it.
That was it? Yeah, I know you told us something, bro.
I was going to say how the things that Esau searched out. Yeah, because Esau, he'll release, he'll say, oh, it's 13.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Esau will push the information out. But his whole little choice is secret science.
Yeah.
You're not going to ever know, like, exactly,
Who operates this shit.
times and dates. But you see, he exposes himself.
Yeah.
And the Lord exposes him. So we got enough information that we need to know.
You know, so-called sons are illegitimate sons they have, man. That they pick here.
Adopted.
Yeah, adopted.
In the Roman, Roman time.
Well, yeah, in the Roman times they're adopted. But even now, you had the small mustache man. He was a fucking Rothschild. You know. You don't think they? Come on, bro. You don't think they set that man up, bro?
Yeah.
You know. Also, like I said, different illegitimate sons and shit all over the earth. Shit. You know. Elon Musk. I think that nigga is fucking. He's one of them, their children.
Yeah.
He go back to Germany.
Yeah.
It's all a family. It's a family of function, man.
Yeah.
You know, they all doing wickedness, man.
Family affair.
When all his casinos and investments went belly up in DC, I believe it was one of the Rockefellers actually. So that's what supposed to show you who he is.
Friends.
Yeah.
You got friends.
Wow.
Ain't no Rockefeller just coming up in
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just to help you out, man. No, man.
That's a family affair.
Yeah, that's a family affair.
That's why there's so much inward fight, because there is a lot of illegitimacy in there.
Yeah.
That's why they be fighting.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep things as pure as possible.
Yeah.
Somebody gets all mixed up.
Yeah.
And then they start to, fight.
Infightings, man. The Egyptian against the Egyptian, that's your they're brothers, man. Fighting against each other, man. That's all prophecy, man.
And Esau loved killing, mass murdering. So he loved world wars. So you got to have another one. Esau's going to be the head of it again.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, you want also Revelation?
Yes, the Revelation too. Yeah, that was
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and it's verse 11, and it reads, it says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
That's right. So the appearance of him was soft, appearing like he's for the people. It was how you say it in ancient times, it was the
Plebeians and
Plebeians and patricians.
Yeah.
Now you got the Democrats and Republicans, right? You know? Making the people, and it's really the so-called average Edomite believes in the shit too, but they are, like I said, the children of the wicked are more wise than children of light, man.
That's right.
You know, a lot of them realize that this shit is fucking rigged.
Fucked up.
But versus the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fully believe in the system.
Yeah.
The Lord's going to destroy them dumbass, man. It's been shown time and time again that the Electoral College, the people that they set up, so you can't even, the people that you get up in there are juiced in.
district and
You know? You're not getting into fucking office unless you juiced in. You know? Because even if you are somewhat like so-called free thinker or independent, for you to get any further into things, you gotta do some shit. You know? So you have to be juiced in to even come up to office. You think fucking what's her name, Parker?
Yeah, I seen her face to face the other day.
She
Remember, she been in city council before she became the mayoress of Philadelphia.
Exactly.
You know, and prior to that, just think of what university and who recruited her from that.
Yeah, what sorority she's part of. I'm pretty sure she's part of a sorority.
Yeah.
And they all them shits they do the same shit from the Stone Bones to the black boule, the sororities, the fraternities. They all do the same bullshit, man. Yeah, Eastern Stars and shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's the leaders of our people in this society have been all a part of those things, man. You know?
Nope. Yeah, I got it. Yep, it's also the book.
Oh, hold on. You didn't finish. It said he spoke as a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said his appearance was soft. It seems like he was from the people.
Yeah.
Now brothers talking about the draconian aspect of it.
Yeah.
All right?
Which is
Dragon really goes back to the word serpent. Okay?
Yeah.
Dragon is a
Right.
cruel animal. Look at a Komodo dragon, it fucking swallows its prey whole. No remorse. You know, that's what the devil is doing, man. He's coming down with great wrath.
Right, harsh, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So he may say, oh, we're going to help you.
But he said that the serpent is more subtle than all the beasts of the field. So he comes with that subtlety.
Yeah.
And he gains the confidence of people. That's when he strikes. Right when they least expect.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a technique. That's how he lives.
The serpent is a very cruel animal, man.
Cruel.
You don't even detect the snake that is there until it's already bitten.
Yeah, strike
Like, ouch.
The worst ones is the constrictors, man.
Yeah.
Breaking every bone in your body while you're still alive, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is a cruel animal. So the same thing with this devil, man. He's cruel. He'll tell you all these things, soft words. You get that another one
Soft speech. Smoother than butter.
Smoother than butter, yeah, kind of. You know, the war was in his heart.
Poison as a
know?
death got him.
Because in his mind, he's really there. Like other bases said, everything he does is not for the greater of humanity. It's for a fucking weapon, man. It's for evil. You know, but our people fall for it every single time.
All the time.
You know, we're gonna. The Mayor Parker? She said we was gonna fix the schools, but now they about to shut down 20 schools.
Yeah, they shut them down and turned that into basically real estate so that people can live in affordable housing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 blocks. Yeah, that's through. Yeah, Temple, you know, investing in that.
But hey, but what happens with that? You have all 20 schools shut down. That's near the people.
Yeah.
These kids gonna be out here in the streets,
Displaced.
fucking riding and doing whatever. Philadelphia's already full of hoodlums and
they selling
niggas
drugs
and
in
shit.
the stores.
They're gonna be out in the streets and what? Then they gonna come down with great wrath, man. So it's all set up, man.
Yeah, Jake into watching rap battles, freestyle and shit.
Eating chicken, hot chicken. Nashville hot chicken.
Hot chicken.
Watching rap battles. That's what they do.
Cassidy, easy to
Trending beat between this artist and that artist.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next thing 50 Cent gonna say?
That heavy hours into is basically like, you know, Schemo Sparks.
Yeah, the Schemo Sparks, Cassidy.
Then the rapper truly just died.
Yeah.
Like more fully like
Georgia had, man.
That's sad.
Just stop.
It's a good thing.
So yeah, when you go into the word which is for dragon, which you know, which it said he spake as a dragon, and go back to dracon, which goes to a metaphor for a man, right?
Yeah, because he was known as the very cool lord. You know, was this Trump is that cool lord too?
Yeah.
You know, look what Nero did to the so-called Negroes, man. In the time when we was in Judea.
Yeah.
You know, he came down with great rap pen, Jake and fucking Coliseums with beats for his own entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, this is the same devil coming back, man. It's obvious. In spirit, if you're spiritually aware, he's doing the same shit that he did before, man. You know, what he's the one to set up a UFC ring in front of the fucking White House.
Oh, the White House event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the 250 years of America.
Yeah. If you're in, you know. So hey, I want to see what we're going to do.
I just looked up too. We had 249 years and 7 months and a few days.
Yeah.
So I was just looking into that, and it's funny that this is the end of the era.
Yeah.
It's the end of the era. It's about to go down. Something dramatic is going to happen this year. This is the year of Jacob's trouble.
Crash. They didn't hear people talking about the AI bubble and all
Yeah.
that. No.
Yep.
People overhyping AI.
Yep.
You know, so that could be a thing. Remember, he's all about deception too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hype the AI thing up just for the partner and shit.
Uh-huh.
Still use it,
Yeah.
for certain surveillance. Surveillance.
now we have this camera, man. This shit is. Esau got tech that's far above what these people can comprehend, man. This shit look for blocks. You can zoom in on your face like the movie Eagle Eye. You know, the average company, 400 company, tower building, they got that technology. They can see you from 4 to 7 blocks away. You know, zoom in on your face, see what type of clothes you're wearing, your facial features.
Yeah,
all that
biometrics.
shit, biometrics, all that shit, man.
Collecting all that.
Can
too.
detect and see if you have any type of weapon on you. You know,
Look at the MetaQuest glasses, man. The freaking this regular ass fucking glasses, man. No bigger than fucking my glasses right now that can do all kinds of different functions.
I just saw that too.
Record, audio, like that shit pops up on the fucking screen. You ain't fucking know it.
Yeah,
On these glasses.
it's like that dude bag right
Yeah,
there.
that's another one we saw.
You can see between his bag.
Not all of them on stick, so we're trying different ideas to try to get us to data, get us into the, or just get us like that. So you gotta try different things. You got AI, you got the virtual realities, you gotta keep putting stuff out.
Right, they got to desensitize people too.
Yeah.
So the more that the society or populace is inundated with all this tech,
Yeah.
and some of it is planned to fail. Like you said, they're like it's like trial runs. They're basically beta testing this fucking technology in different forms. Because a lot of this technology is old anyway.
Yeah.
Before it sees the light of day, that you all
Just
test and stuff like that.
30 years ago.
But then they got
Pilots.
human trials. Or they got to test it on the masses.
yeah.
It's like that term.
But it's all really beta trials. That's why, even with these damn cell phones, they got y'all on a trick bag. Why is it that every year a new goddamn cell phone got to come out, bro?
Yeah.
What really changed? The
Update.
camera?
Update,
What really changed?
update 3.5.
How long the battery lasts?
Firmware. I mean,
It's like that
All the
saying.
features they add is shit that should have been added already used. So they keep playing with your mind.
Yeah.
They
he
charge
said
you
this
for
shit
it.
obsolete now.
Subscription based, that's what they're trying to get everybody else.
Right.
Kind.
Oh,
You
oh.
are on the subscription if you keep us in the phone.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Well, they,
Pay for a year. Or pay
yeah, what's the forerunner for that?
2 years subscription.
There really isn't anything as a contract, but there is. It's a silent contract. Because once that phone, let's say you get into a deal for 2 years, you can trade it in early and upgrade for a reduced price.
Right.
So that's like a silent contract they're trying to lock you into.
Yeah. Then he sold
Playing
it.
on your
Yeah.
site. Well, and iPhone, because you know in 2 years, a lot of times some phones are going to stop working anyways.
Yeah.
They're
You
not
get
designed.
tired of it eventually.
Right.
You get a new phone.
Yeah.
Eventually you get a new phone. Eventually.
Yeah.
That's a play on your site.
Kind.
Hey, Elder. And they I'm sorry. And they also, I'm sorry.
But that's another thing.
Oh, we gotta get this out, gotta get this going.
Yeah. And
Because it's upgraded storage.
Or the iOS system is no longer functional, it's obsolete now.
Obsolete,
You know, people were holding on to like Windows 7 for fucking years.
yes.
Like, it worked.
Windows 10 came out and all that.
Yeah, they
You
had
know,
to stop.
and they're like, listen, y'all, we're not supporting this shit no more. Right?
Yeah.
You're not fucking have to fucking upgrade.
Well,
Nobody wanted that shit. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on
Hey,
HP.
Elder.
That was a major thing. There was a lot of people that did not want to upgrade. to
No.
I'm on XP,
Yeah,
bro.
to that
Windows
XP.
7 was the best.
But that's how they got people to
I was
fucking
on
finally change it.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's obsolete.
Windows
It's
98.
no longer functional.
Yeah. Hey, Elder.
That's what
Hey,
they doing
I'm
with
sorry.
cash.
Yep.
They making cash obsolete.
Yep.
They
And
already announced they're not printing no goddamn more
Yeah.
cash.
And
They
they
already programmed you so like they already programmed people. If you don't have exact change,
yeah.
you ain't getting nothing back. So you better pay with that damn credit card.
Hey, Elder, and they, hey, if I may say, I'm sorry, they may say they also charge you to kill you.
Yeah.
All this damn radiation. They fucking is assassinating us, man.
Yep.
They turn around, this fucking people getting sick. The fucking they got every wireless.
The towers.
Yeah, the
Towers.
Electromagnetic field.
Yeah, clocking.
Yeah, they put a lot of those different 5G towers. I've seen one. They rent out spaces, right? It's on top of one of them, Home Ave and X Factory. They got it on top of the building, the apartment building. This is all outfitted. So you got pre-existing structures which they're repurposed
You gotta
for.
create a grid. You gotta create a grid.
Right. See?
Sell.
Suck. So yeah, my shot goes down. Yep.
It's closer to the environment, closer to the ground. You can't have the 5G. The
Yeah.
4G towers and all that. You gotta be closer to.
Damn. No, I don't see no boxes around this, man. Fiber optic cable.
And again, it's not for so you can be, oh, I can just download a gig in 2 minutes. No, it's so you can go, you can be closer to the
The Internet of Things.
Internet
body.
advanced now. This, you don't even have to be connected to any of these networks. If these local networks detect this for like almost like
Ping. Yep.
the phone, they know you're in the network. They don't need a hookup to know that.
They did that with the Kings, no Kings protest.
Yeah,
They knew that you were in the area because they had vans. They said they made it public. They had vans that it was a false tower, basically. That they can tell who's in the area because it will divert all traffic to that van.
And remember, they were doing those president emergency alert tests on
Yeah.
everybody's phones too.
And
And then they went ahead and they forced everybody to have that contact tracing installed in the phone. You didn't have a choice about that.
For like 2 months you could deny it, and then all of a sudden it's automatically in your fucking phone.
Right, like you would literally turn it off. Brothers were still getting alerts that you've been in an area where that 19 was detected. So they showing you.
Got you. Locked in.
But we already know.
You know, if you took that that jibby jab, and stuff with these new towers, 6G, they said they be able to turn on whatever the fuck they have in. So they said not only that the 5G is getting closer from being above, it's getting closer to the ground area too. Because they want to control the minds of the people. Because that charagma is not just going to be something that they just put in you. And it's gonna be by itself, as scripture say, but it's gonna use to control the masses, man. Frequencies control everything, man.
It's an Outer Limits episode called The Grid, right? From the 90s, that series.
Outer Limits.
Basically, it was AI controlling people in the town, right? And the towers kept going up. The towers was controlling, getting their signal from the AI headquarters, and the AI basically controlling the frequency.
Yeah, like the kids movie.
They turned it off.
See, they keep making the same movie over and over. It's not no damn movies. They keep remaking shit. From the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, 70s, and they keep remaking it with a different story.
Newer technology, newer CGI, or newer just visuals like the visuals.
Avatar's not good.
Reimagine. Yep. Fine. Yep. So I'm gonna go back to the Revelation 13:11, right? Going into Dracon, right? Which it goes a fabulous kind of serpent, which obviously the serpent dealing with a sly and cunning man.
Right. As a matter of fact, the dragon is also symbolically representative of wisdom, but on the left hand. Right? So
Yes.
talk about be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So serpent is also representative of wisdom. Their wisdom though comes from the left hand.
Yep.
Keen sight, being able to see.
In the dark. Yeah.
Even in the ancient, in the eastern world, when you go into the dragon, there's always a wise animal. Like Mulan, she's supposed to be like a wise person. A dragon would be like a wise, feared, revered animal. But they also did on that one to magic.
Yeah, you gotta be able to see. So you have to get the wisdom. You gotta be able to see. Look at our eyes. You know, see them. Get wisdom. Sight.
Third eye, and all that. Yeah, so they say, fabulous kind of serpent, perhaps as supposed to fascinate. Right. When you go into fascinate, it means to bewitch or enchant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So this society enchants the people. But also, like I said, he comes down with great wrath because he is that serpent. A serpent is a cruel animal. So he comes with those soft words like the lamb with 2 horns. But then he stabs you behind the back. Matter of fact, we got the scripture of the words with oil.
I got it.
555.
Because this devil, he'll butter you up. The scripture tell you, never trust thine enemy.
I got it right here.
Yep. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's right.
His words were softer than oil, yet were drawn swords.
Yeah, because oil and butter, they're supposed to give nourishment to you. They're supposed to be soft. So the things he's saying is supposed to make you feel good, supposed to do good unto you. But what? War was in his heart.
Right.
To do harm to you was his real intention.
That's right.
So this devil, no matter what he has for the people, AI systems, different AI jobs. You got now. There's a thing online where AI is paying people to do shit it can't physically do. Shit, all these things is not for your betterment, man. It's for your detriment. And our people are giving into the philosophy being bewitched by this devil, man. That's why our people won't have no problem. They won't have no problem when the time comes when the RFID chip or the Neuralink, which is the mark of the beast, is going to be implemented. You know, they're going to see it as a way out, as a gift. You know,
like I said, that's the problem with Esau being in power, right? So the wicked are in power. You know, when the wicked are in power, the people mourn. And the righteous are in people. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The wicked are in power right now. So every little bit of technology right now that's being used is being used to evil, being used to your downfall. So like you would think that some of this technology that's being used would be used for its good, but it's not. You know, there was a little freaking stupid meme I seen. It's a common meme. I think it's from Star Wars, where there's the guy and girl talking like that. Yeah. She's like, hey, we're doing this for this, right? And he just gives her that look, and then it goes back to the girl, and then, you know what I mean? I'm talking about there was an AI thing, and the girl was like, hey, so we're using AI for cancer development and everything, right? And it goes back to the image of the dude. It goes back to the image of the girl, and it shows like a widespread picture of her like breasts, like not exposed, but just big ass breasts, basically showing that the technology is being used for fucking folly. It's not being really used for anything beneficial, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so it just goes to show you, man, that's just a low level thing, but this technology that Esau is using, like AI, like ChatGPT, although it can be used for good, Esau's in authority right now. Esau's in power, so the whole realm of things is just for wickedness and to further enslavement, for further entrapment, right? We already know that the things that AI can do and how much exceedingly better it's getting at, incorporating people's faces and the words they're speaking. You know, it's one thing about AI right now, and I think this is specifically, I think they're trying to make it seem like it's easy to detect. I think that they obviously have AI that's way more undetectable where you can't tell. AI, you can tell a lot of times with AI because it's a little bit glossier, right? AI doesn't get things right all the time, like hands or mouth movement. But that's just what the everyday AI that people are using. That's not like government, what the government AI got, or the facial recognition that the government that is using. You know,
they just got the one called Sea Dance that just came out,
which is funny because talking with the Minority Report, those 3 fucking things in the damn pool was basically like AI. You know, basically that's what that is. It's just a very enhanced, a life form that was able to use predictive measures of
your mind.
Statistics basically that this person's probably gonna kill this person based upon what the interaction that's happening. Right. Yeah.
Right. Didn't that end up being the plot twist was he was never really gonna actually do it? They lied.
Yeah. Hit out. Oh, I think so. Yeah.
He was set up.
Yeah.
Pre-crime. Proves that technology, even in that movie, was disingenuous. And when you go into that term, artificial, it literally means insincerity.
Which it's not to cut you off, but if you go in every single AI movie you see with robots taking over, they always get their own sense of intelligence, where they feel like what they know is right, and then they basically take on whatever they want to do, right? You have an Eagle Eye, right? You had a movie Upgrade, right? That movie, the whole STEM, that movie STEM, that he started to say this. The AI was like, listen, this is where we're going. This is how I want things to be done.
Yep.
I got a precept.
Where it was the computer that drew him there to the left. AI was actually controlling the dude.
Upgrade?
Was it Upgrade?
It was called STEM?
Yeah, because once he had the Upgrade, then STEM was basically, because then I think he plugged himself up to a network so that STEM could basically take all over all the world's, technology and shit like that. And that way he had further control over everything.
I don't know if he's gonna get you.
No, I got a precept for you, brother. Just going into that verse we went to earlier, we need Yakalba Page to disappoint him. We can't trust this damn devil. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, when you have iron in it and it rusts, it's through. Even though you got some people that try to remineralize and try to, it's gonna it's bad, bro. You gotta throw that shit away. It's corroded shit.
talking all this shit about
Calling,
like Officer Tatum's and
calling Benjamin, Levi, and them tethers and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
well, I mean, you got a lot of Judites, like American Judites that are on the right now, politically on the right.
Yeah.
They think that's what's going to save them.
Yeah.
They've been Democratic Party for a long time. They ain't do nothing for us. We'll go to Republicans. Like,
Yeah.
It's the same as a damn trap.
Uniparty.
You go to one plantation to the next plantation.
And that's reminiscent of the precept that we just read in the book of Revelation.
Yeah.
Those two horns.
As a lamb. Yeah.
Right? But the dragon is at work. The
Yeah.
serpent is at work.
He's gonna come down with great wrath at the end of the day.
He's gonna come down with that great wrath.
You a so-called Negro Latino
You're
nigga.
not more intelligent because you're on the right now.
No.
Because you're just as fucking stupid.
Yeah.
More
Right?
stupid.
You're probably stupider.
Yeah, I'm saying, you probably more.
You fell.
Intelligent because now you're on the right. Now you're Republican.
Now you see things clearly.
Now you see things like,
He's more traditional. He a traditionalist.
Yeah.
you were fucking Democrats.
He got a little more money. And now he's acting more funny towards the people, really. You know, and you rolling with the serpent.
Right. Well, he's rolling with certain before.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. The super side. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. Yep.
Yeah, first you're on the back, then you're in the belly of the serpent. You're still on the serpent.
Yeah. Still on the serpent.
Oh,
He's on the left side, now he's on the right side.
That's the thing, man.
which one?
About the two horns.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can read it again if you want to hear it again.
Yeah, I got a precept for the brother that mentioned the witchcraft. It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft.
This is the mistress of witchcraft, man.
Means master.
Yeah, it's a female master. Yeah, because this place is what the daughter of Babylon.
Yeah.
So she's been endoused and trained in witchcraft, man. You think these elites they just got into it? No, this is centuries
Passed down,
eons of
occult
passed
knowledge,
down,
secret
occult
books,
knowledge.
get it from Sumerian books and all this.
Well favored because you gotta remember this, with the left hand and the right hand is for the Israelites.
Yeah.
The left hand, them demons, the spirits, Satan. All right, that's for the Edomites, man.
Yeah.
So they've been favored because you had the Hamites go and do all these rituals and all this stuff, and that's what Esau got it from. Ham. And Ham kept it from the old way back in the time of Noah. Okay. Those ancient ways, they all done these rituals, but Esau, Edom has perfected it really because it was for him at the end, man.
Right, and it's going into the influence because this place is desired by many. That's why people still want to come here.
Yeah, make that money.
These other nations, they idolize this place.
Yeah.
They're with other people, or there are people in other countries hoping that this guy would get elected into office.
Yeah, like
Well
Trump.
favored,
I know he.
That's the power. Right, that's the power of their witchcraft. That's the power and influence that they have over the world. A lot of the trends economic trends,
Yep. It's all called to walk. Yep.
etc.
Ice breach.
They got their World Economic Forum. They got their summit. Who's really behind all of the pushing of these trends? Technological trends, social trends, etc.
Everybody's following him. Look at Japan and China, even though they're leading in technology, who are they influenced by? They're influenced by the West.
Well favored harlot.
So like I said, did the spirit, like you saying in that scripture, that's true, 100%. Could you read that one something?
Yeah, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Well-favored harlot.
It says the mistress of witchcraft that served nations.
Let me see if I got another one. This shit almost out, man.
And families through her witchcraft.
Yeah, that served nations, the well-favored harlot.
And I'll read it in the NLT too.
These nations come and bow down to this.
You need one of other
You
USBs.
got people
One of those?
willing to sell out to get the parts that America has. The military bases.
Hayaba got one.
If they're a smaller country, they're like come and set up over here so we can have whatever technology because we're in a primitive state right now. A good example, you think about Fiji. There was Jaffet over there and shit, living very primitive life. But then you got America that'll come and set up a base. Now they got fucking cars and TVs and Wi-Fi and shit. They're modernized, man. Like they
Drinking Coke and Pepsi and
fuck.
Horribly.
yeah, they messed up on. They got that American diet.
Yeah.
They all messed up.
All fat and shit. They used to be skinny and going fish hunting and living off the land. Now
Nah,
they
they over
here
here
with a fucking they said can of soda.
looking at a black woman.
Yeah, they don't get you. They
Look at his black woman, dude.
Like, if you go to Iraq, their McDonald's is like local food.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But if you go to another place, a McDonald's, they just make you garbage like a burger.
It's just because it has less ingredients doesn't mean it's better. It's better for you. It got less ingredients. You continue to consume that shit each and every day. It's going to mess with your mind. It's going to mess with your body. It's goddamn arteries, just to say.
Plus you're paying to a corporation that still sells bullshit in the fucking West anyway.
Right,
So-
right.
So you go to
It's called fast food for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think in Kuwait there's like all that shit too, like Bill and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Pops told me about that. He said, oh, yeah, they got all that
Countries
shit.
have, like, laws that you can't import certain types of goods.
Yep.
I know the European Union has
Yeah,
certain-
yeah, it's
certain type of goods.
right.
They don't use the high
They have
fructose
their-
corn
Right, yeah.
syrup.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
MSG.
No antibiotics.
They say it's supposed to be better ingredients, but the corporation itself, McDonald's corporation and the taco, it's still a wicked ass corporation. You're still funneling money to,
Yeah.
so they can just feed the fucking the poison to the West. So,
They're
you
gonna
know.
get them somewhere.
It's the Western
They
image,
don't
man.
get you on the food, they get you on the
Literally.
doctor, they don't get you on the doctor, they'll get
And we
you on
already know the food.
politics.
Look,
Yeah.
the food is an industry and it's worldwide.
Yeah.
And it's already been admitted that quality is not based upon the ingredients in it, but by its shelf life. So
Damn.
there
Yeah.
are people that are getting poisoned too.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's all about the shelf
It's
life.
in the air.
Most of this shit is supposed to have a genuine expiration.
Yeah.
It's at different
Yeah.
degrees of poison.
That's it.
So
That's it.
you may experience the effects in a year, you may experience the effects in 10 years. But then you're not even gonna know where it's coming from anyway. That's why you can't sue it. Because autism is injection you get to your baby, the hospital shoots your baby up with drugs.
Yeah.
But then they end up getting autism or another disease years down the line, but you can't prove like that's the thing that actually hurt you.
Yeah.
What is it
Was it
mean?
an injection or was it the food?
Your cancer cells develop and break down, and
Yeah.
you get some sort of level of cancer. Well, they'll go.
Yeah, they'll say there's no conclusive evidence that suggests that it came from this source. But remind you, nobody was having these complications before this
This industry was good. These industries and these chemicals and dyes, processes and equipment to make the beef itself, the shelf life.
Right.
Yeah.
You get whole milk. You go to certain places in Europe and you get whole milk and it's not
Yeah, with
Pasteurized.
pasteurized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pasteurized.
destroy all the
And I think
enzymes.
I think somewhere
The almond- yeah, yeah,
the
Dutch
Amish
market,
and the
yeah.
Mennonites, they sell
Yep,
that too.
yeah.
I don't know how they get away with it.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
they
yeah.
got rights.
They got other rights.
They got rights. They
called raw
going
milk.
past them you what's that? U.S. codes and such.
But that's why a lot of times they get messed up. They
Mhm.
come in there. There was
They pro-Trump
story
too.
after story about the farmers in Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
right? Getting their shit seized,
yeah, they'll take
having
it.
to pay fines,
Yeah.
not being able to sell their goods
Mm-hmm.
because they're saying you're bypassing, you know.
FDA
Which the people
regulations.
Don't want, that's the thing. They don't want that stuff.
Oh.
They'd rather take the risk with the whole, the whole pure food
Mhm.
than have it being regulated,
Controlled.
Yeah, there's gonna be plowing with oxen and horses.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Yep.
see sure women in the joint.
Yeah, I'm buggy and shit.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
electric.
Breaking the ground up with,
Yeah.
with the plow.
Yeah, you-
Hey man, it's been an interesting couple of years because
Mhm.
at the same time they're seizing property and all of that from the farmers. All those meat packaging plants was burning down.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Beef and poultry.
yeah.
Eggs, all that shit. They was all them chickens was dying.
Mhm.
There's a theory about it's the there could be an objective theory too. About the
Yeah.
burning, they never it's on the master receiver.
Right.
You know, like reducing the amount of packaging places and beef and chicken production.
Yep, yep.
So there should be a certain percentage of produce produced and beef produced based upon the amount of production. And they say, well, if production is down, how they still producing the same amount of food? So again, it could be objective too, to make us think that something else is going on. It's not. We know Esau's fucking the food up out of the way.
Mhm.
Esau is a massive deceiver.
Yep.
Yeah.
God. The preset.
Yeah.
So,
just gonna finish this real quick. It says, because of the multitude. Oh, I'm gonna read it actually in the NLT, brother. It's Nahum 3 and 4. It says, all this because Nineveh, which we know is symbolically representative of America, the beautiful and faithless city.
Damn.
Remember, this place has an allure to it.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's surface level allure, you know, people want to be here.
Yeah.
Beautiful
You know,
woman.
it's got a nightlife.
New York.
It's got that city life.
Yeah,
You know?
what they call it?
You know, people want to come here for all of the attractions.
pleasures.
The pleasures, right?
Yes,
Attractions. Which are all
Epicurean,
attractions is basically distractions.
What's that damn, what's that
Yeah.
song from Power? And they show New York. It's the thing, man. They make it fucking seem.
Yeah, right. I don't know the song, but
It's a song. Basically, the song makes
I get what
the
you're
city of fucking New York seem like the most beautiful place you can possibly
Yeah.
be in.
what a Jay-Z song with
And
Yeah,
Alicia
New
Keys,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Empire State.
This is the place where dreams are made of.
Yeah.
Showing the best parts of the city.
That's wicked as hell.
I gotta go
That's part
there.
of that. That's part of that
Deception,
enchantment, though.
yeah.
See, they got to prop this place up,
I need it.
you know, with other lower level witches and warlocks.
Well, they keep doing.
Yeah.
Repeatedly. So because once you figure it, how many people make it in New York and Los Angeles? Most 90% of people don't.
Well, it's oversaturated,
So they
right?
gotta keep bringing people in so they can
Influence.
keep them believing in the dream.
Right.
Bring
Fascinate 'em.
Bring them to make it happen.
Yeah.
Make them New York.
That's their witchcraft. That
Keep the energy high, level high,
Yeah.
activity high, energy high.
Gotta make it. I gotta make it.
They were
Wow.
fads.
Look, this industry is fucking wicked. Anybody talking about they want to make it, they gotta be mad.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Wait tables and then
I automatically met this guy.
they show
He introduced me.
a bunch of shots.
Right?
They show the skyline, a bunch of shots. Then they show Jake on the corner fucking break dancing and shit. Like, you gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, but see, the rest of the world is looking at America in a different way. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people have gone into the parts that they don't want to talk about, the homelessness, the drugs, right?
Non-affordability.
Yeah,
housing.
affordability. So all of this place has been exposed. It's like, damn, people like America's like a fucking third world country.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not what
yeah.
we, know it to be.
Well, it says that in
Like
Isaiah
it's been
13.
like this. It's only
The
just
decay-
progressively getting worse
14?
with the 10
No,
cities,
13.
people living under bridges. And,
Yeah, well, people were gonna cut.
you got zombie land here in Philly,
Yeah.
Skid Row out in
Oh
LA.
yeah. Somebody just smoking crack on that
Right.
album, man.
Hey, yeah, that's like the brothers always say, it's basically a damn live stream
Yeah.
every day
Every
going on.
day. Yeah.
There are multiple people filming.
Yeah. 24 hours.
It's become basically a
Laughing.
distraction itself.
That laughing stock. Scripture talk about that laughing stock in Nahum as well too.
That's what it said in Isaiah 13 that it said that people are gonna leave to go back to their own country.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, guess what? That word of mouth, like, man, you don't fucking
Right.
You might as well just stay here or go to this other country. Don't go to America.
Yeah.
You know?
My Issachar neighbor, he said because electric bill, all the electricity bill, all these utilities gone up.
Yeah, they're crazy
I'm
too.
calling this. I said, yo, how much you paying this month, man? You know, I'm like, mine was crazy.
Yeah,
I said, yeah, I paid well over $400. Yeah, it's crazy. He goes, I was talking to my wife and I said, we should go back to Mexico. He said, we could have a place this big and bigger for 4,000 pesos, $230 a month.
Damn. See?
You ain't going to, because the thing of it is, yeah, it might be cheaper, but you don't want to go back to
Actually, we want to make more money.
Let's little make it.
Credit here.
And that's why you come here and make as much money, and then you go rich. Once you got a big nest egg, then you
Send it back.
go
Go to
rich.
the house.
So that's when they got you hooked.
Yeah.
Because then you think about going back home, but you know you ain't gonna fucking make the money.
Exactly.
So now you hooked in staying in America, man. Try to save up. Maybe I can retire and go back. That's what the Lord gonna destroy this bitch before you retire.
And that's the problem is you don't ever get a chance to build a nest egg because fucking this place be robbing your blind. Like brother said, man, with the fucking bill that big,
Utilities.
you know, you don't ever get a chance to put the money in the side to go back.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you gotta cheat. I mean, that's the only way.
Get on,
cheat.
get on, get on the
Right,
benefits.
these people are able to
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
Tiny side.
You got the mortgage, you got the taxes,
Yep.
you got your rent. That's
Cars,
three bills.
transportation, yep, transportation.
Healthcare.
Healthcare.
Yeah.
You
Condo.
ain't getting no.
And don't have a kid by a crazy mom because that's got fucking child support.
He robbed, stole, and cheated because he designed that system.
Yeah.
So he's able to use the playbook,
Extract your
you
ass.
know, and get away with it.
Yeah.
That's why this people say you get money to put it in the bank.
They go, oh, that got one. Yeah.
Somebody's always in your pockets.
Yep,
Let
yep.
me finish this It says all this because Nineveh, America, the beautiful and faithless city, this place is faithless. You know, that's why they talking about the Einstein files, this and that, and they still can't figure out that this man is biblically Edom and the wicked in the Bible. Let's talk about it.
Mind you, they're saying this is a biblical proportions. Then read your fucking Bible, man. You know? If you're saying this has to be ancient, biblical, why are you reading your fucking Bible if it's ancient and biblical?
Something that's not seen, that haven't been seen since the Bible, biblical times.
Why do you talk like these people are
Because they
stupid.
they unholy.
First of all, what we're seeing now was very common and popular in Rome. Okay? Very popular in Rome, especially among the politicians, the elites. That's what they would do. They would have orgies, pedestrian, right? They'd be into young boys. That's not uncommon.
Nero, the Jews, Judah had to leave.
Oh yeah.
Okay, brothers already talked about this. A lot of that goes back to what we call sex magic. Okay, and they got it from the Canaanites, the Hamlets. All right. The Sodom and Gomorrah was known for all of their foul, abominable behaviors. Remember, the scripture says there's nothing new under the sun. It's just that now this place, America, it's very overt. It says they declare their sin as Sodom and they hide it not. So it's very overt, it's very in your face.
Yeah.
Right? It's more out in the open, especially as of late.
Look at Skrilla, that rapper from Kensington. He's showing nothing but he's just straight up witchcraft, dealing with the Apollo and all the Santa Maria and such. You know, and he just a gangster. You know, basically from Kensington and such. Dude done getting used by the record industry to influence Jake to get into witchcraft openly.
Right.
You know, go back to praying to your Ricans, your ancestors, and all of that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
And getting some old African gods and shit. You know, they said Esau, he set up these people to have our people go lost so we can be perpetual servants to him. You know, because he knows he's the accuser of our brother, man.
Well, it says that he has basically separated us from let us forget the name of Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, that did not be in remembrance. Psalms 83.
Okay, bands asunder. Yeah.
That's Psalms 83. Yeah. Cut them off from being a nation.
That's the exact.
Yep.
They use their witchcraft to continue to cut us off from being a nation. Right, because their methodology, their mindset is if they could turn Israel from their power, then there's nobody for both sides through his son to come back to deliver. That's his actual mindset. Okay? That's why he's going hard, attacking us on a daily. It says that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against what? Right? They tap into that left-hand side heavy.
Accuser of the
and
brethren.
demons are giving them direction.
Yeah, the accuser of the
It's
brethren.
like let's say the spirit. We're favored on the right hand side, and on the
Because
left
we
hand
wouldn't
side.
make it, man.
We wouldn't make
Yeah, we'll be consumed.
Brother, you said it earlier. They killing us on every side.
every side.
Brothers,
hit so
just
much-
recently posted in the chat, like the mission flour tortillas
Yeah.
got a certain ingredient that is used by the rubber industry
Yeah,
as
petroleum
fire
products.
retardant.
Yeah, petroleum products.
We can't even win.
Yeah.
You know? Not to mention the different microplastics that we constantly consume.
Wait,
Different
Kayaba.
micro traces.
Kayaba, that's
of
all we get
drugs
judged.
and other things in the water.
No, we picked
Burying
yours,
our
remember?
Aluminum spray in the air, chemtrails. There's so we would
As an
we are a
alternative.
miracle.
This is a
We are literally a prime example that there is a power, a living power.
This is it.
Because we would be like the rest of the world if it wasn't for the mercy and grace of Yakalba Page. It says that the time would not be shortened.
No flesh
shall
will
be
be
saved.
saved.
Yeah.
All right, let me get through this Dr. Shah. It says, the faithless city, mistress of deadly charm,
Yeah.
enticed the nations with her beauty.
Yeah, the trust is like shit. The lure, like you're saying, is beautiful, but it leads you in, and it's like a knife in your stomach after you give you somebody a hug, man. So luring is beautiful, but behind it is nothing but death, man.
Yeah.
People come to this country thinking they're gonna make all this money, send it back home, only to become a debt slave, man. You know?
Oh my God.
You're depressed. Now you mind you from fucking Saudi Arabia. You come over here and you have a great, clear mental mind. 3 years in, you're fucking fat.
Yeah.
On antidepressants and shit. Trying to take you out. I literally talked to a Jake. It was an Uber driver. He was obviously from Jamaica, one of the islands. He said.
Yeah.
He's like, look, brother, I just had to turn to he said Christ and shit because every day I wake up and I'm like, Lord, just please take me. And this is Jake, man. So how much more these weaker heathen men, like, you know, mentally? People are wanting to take themselves out, you know, but because they got bills, got family, this, that, and third, they ain't doing it, so they just suffer with the things that
Keep working.
You know, it looked nice. Because Benjamin, at one point was thinking like,
They love America. Gotta go foreign.
You know?
Yeah, that was
come to
Africa.
find out that it's not. And this place is nothing but a hellhole, but you still gotta stay here because you got family. You don't want to die. You don't want to off yourself because like you're thinking, oh, what about my children?
Yeah.
Bro, this place is nothing but hell, man.
Hey, if I may say, this is why the spirit we have about Sheminah is on us. Because we got a point to prove now. We got something. We got leverage. And that's the truth. And everybody's looking at us, oh, they remember 20, and your brothers go back from 2007, 2008, 9, 10. When they used to say, you out there with these garments on, with your mother's curtains. 2026, point proven. Okay? We out here, and what's happened? Everything we spoke, everything we was taught by our teachers, man. Don't renounce what you was taught. Stand firm in this thing. You know?
They're saying the conspiracy theorists, which they labeled us as, are damn, them tinfoil hat dudes and dudes in the street was right. Yes, we was right the whole time because it's the spirit of the Lord that was on us, man. It's nothing of our own thing, it's the Lord, man. Yes, we know we're right. And it's gonna be the biggest I told you so in history when all these things come to pass, man. You don't want to take heed to it like we started earlier, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. It's gonna be I told you so. And we take the fucking charagma and the nuclear missiles come, the Lord will have all these things flash into your mind. You know, that what the men of the Lord told you, don't take the RFID chip. All right, don't take that Neuralink. Turn to the Lord, you'll be able to eat. You wonder why you fucking starving. You wonder why ICE is coming down and taking your children. Taking your children in Camden.
In these detention,
detention centers. Wondering why your mom's been missing for 6 fucking months. You haven't heard from her. All these things. Your daughter, you can't get her back from the detention center, and they don't know where she's at. They deported her from Idaho all the way to fucking Texas.
Hey, brother.
Worship this guy.
Yep.
That's
exactly it. They don't have no hedge.
No hedge, man.
And if they walk past us, they would frown upon his image and don't put this up.
Yep. Come.
They would say this is a false image.
Yeah, you put this image up, everyone's gonna say, well, it doesn't matter his color. You put this image up, it's why do you have horns on Jesus? That's a little spiritual. That's a whole what's it called?
Stronghold, man.
Stronghold.
Not a stronghold, but
stronghold. We should laugh at that calamity. And Proverbs 1 chapter of that.
Some mock when their fear comes, man.
Oh, 20. 1 and 20.
You know, Lord said what the evil is going to come upon them, that they should not be escaped. Though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. So they're going to say, because you heard it on that one video with them in Camden, they saying Cardi with ice and stuff, Ios Mio, Santa Maria, the Hindu goddess Shiva, whatever the fuck they believe in, all right? They're going to call upon the gods that they've chosen, and the Lord said, they're not going to save them at all in the time of the trouble. Matter of fact, keep grabbing the reference, Jeremiah 11:11. You know?
You said Jeremiah 11:11?
Yeah, Jeremiah 11:11. You know, because this God that you worship is not going to save you at all in the time of trouble. Not one bit. You know?
You want that now? Jeremiah chapter 11. I'm sorry. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11. Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they not been able to escape.
It won't be able to escape it. So all the death and destruction the Lord going to bring. You worshiping these other false gods, that's what you're not gonna be able to escape the trouble, man. Keep reading.
Yep. It says that I will bring evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape.
That's right.
And though they shall cry unto me,
however they may know to cry unto whatever God, Ios Mio, you know,
here's the keys, though.
They going down. You know, it don't matter. You know, you got in Philadelphia they pray to Allah. You know, they go cry upon the gods that they have chosen, but they're not going to save them.
Somebody should get Psalms.
Psalms 96. And though they cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Keep on reading.
Then shall the city of Judah be inhabited, and of Jerusalem go and cry unto gods unto whom they offer incense.
That's right. So all 12 tribes, they're gonna cry unto the gods that they offer incense, man. You know, but what's gonna happen unto them, bro?
That's right. But they should not save them.
That's right.
At all. In the time of their trouble.
So guess what? Jesus fucking Christ, man. He's gonna fucking save you, man.
Levi and Simeon, instruments of fruits.
Oh, it shall be in habitation.
Yeah. That witchcraft that you doing, that damn voodoo. What's the other one? The
Santeria.
Bullshit. That's not gonna save you in the time of trouble, man. You know, you'll be able to do a little witchcraft, a little magic here, and get some type of gratification, but the Lord will shut all that shit down, man.
Yeah.
That M16 rifle butt to your face.
Right in the back, man. I've been
This
seeing
guy
that.
ain't gonna help you for that.
And that's if they look at that's if they blow your fucking brains up, man. You know?
Done.
Yeah.
Well, they got zip ties and handcuffs.
One of them train parks and shit. You're gonna take you to a whole other state, across the country.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
Not having you be able to eat, drink, put you in a concentration camp, be shitting in unsanitary
Diapers.
areas, man.
They got these women in diapers.
You know,
And
because
some of them
they gotta
kids.
have their periods too, right?
Right, and they don't have pretty much all them different feminine hygiene products and such, right?
You get all types of infections and shit. Because a woman, if she don't clean herself properly, she gets infections, man.
Yeah.
So off all the whole body, man.
You gotta get that red
I
clothes.
would hope some of them are considering why they're in this situation.
And Lord said, "What? For all these things shall come, but they shall not consider the turn from their wickedness, man."
When that happened to me, I'm gonna consider why I'm in a situation.
Yeah.
Turn to the Lord.
Bad things still gonna happen to us even if we
Yeah.
locked in. So we gotta we're prepared for that. So when I end up in a concentration camp, we're good, probably. But I'm just gonna pray to the Lord that His will be done ultimately. Maybe
Got that precept
come
right
out
there.
the heading and all that.
That's
Here it is, right here.
So of the actual elect, it's on one of those.
Sirach chapter 33.
Let go of that process.
Sirach 33.
Most of us are not going to be put to death. Most of the elect are going to survive.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. It says, this is Yahweh Shashti. It's a direct command as well as a faith booster from the Lord. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. It says some of you, not all of you. That ye may be tried. So it's a test. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Right? 10 days, less could be more. It's really up to the Most High. It says time. It says, be thou faithful unto death. So even in that situation, the end result is basically become a sacrifice. Right? A martyr. It says to still be faithful. That's the key point. And I, meaning Yahushua, will give thee a crown of life.
Versus the 2/3, because you rather suffer for righteousness than suffer for wickedness.
Who they train to in them prisons? Prison camps. So I hear this guy.
Well, that's why the brother should get Psalms 96:5.
Yep.
That's what they imagine in their minds, man. When they asking for help from on high, because it said in Jeremiah that they're gonna cry unto me, but I will not hearken unto them. They go cry unto what they believe is the Most High, and that's who they envision in their mind, man. That's who they envision as their intercessor, man. The Lord Yahushua, But guess what? That's not him. That image doesn't flash into brothers' name when we call upon the names of Yahweh Shemon Shai. You talk on Jesus, that's the only image that's gonna pop up in your damn mind, man.
Well, if that image pops in your mind, these people don't fucking have the sense to realize that that's a demon in their head. They're supposed to fight that demon. They're supposed to, if that pops in your mind, you should right away know that's a demon. I gotta rebuke that shit. They don't know to do that.
But they've been told.
They're popular, but they have those popular in mind. They actually imagine. They imagine this. We imagine the Lord. We imagine someone look like this. This is our imagination. This is in the scriptures. When 2/3 of Israel, when they imagine the Lord, they imagine this guy. This is not written in the scriptures of the depiction of the Lord. This guy right here, this is who we imagine because it's based upon what the scriptures.
The scriptures.
Right, it's an illustration based upon what's written.
Yeah.
That's right. This is the figure of the son of Yahweh. This is Yahweh.
Yeah.
And this is church of abortion.
That's right.
Known as one of the first prime families. The son of Alexander the third or fourth. What was it?
Both Alexander the sixth.
Six.
How about that?
The number one crime family.
That's not a coincidence.
No. Number one crime.
Six of men.
Video game.
Yeah.
Church of the abortion.
Oh yeah, in
Both of them.
Assassin's
The
Creed.
father was in both. He was fighting both of them, right?
Yeah,
Thank
Assassin's Creed.
Video and Church of them. Both in that video game. Assassin's Creed.
I got a precept. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8. Henceforth, there is laid up for you a crown of righteousness, which the Lord Yahushua, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all also, but unto all them also who love his appearing.
Elect.
That's the elect. And right now that the other brother was showing those pictures, there's a description. And that's what you idiots been falling in the trap for. Because all these years, you know, us coming out of this world, we seen this image. But now the Lord Yahushua has got that spiritual veil of your head, of our heads, and he has shown us the way through other men that look like us. It's impossible to go around. We know we've been scattered abroad. We got the memo because it's in the scriptures. We know we've been put in different locations. How we scattered abroad and people been taken amongst other nations. But now this scatter has caused us to look like other nations. All right. So now what is this based on? Faith and the spirit.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, we've been telling you for years that the so-called white man's a devil. Like, so
Yeah.
telling you, we saw the devil. We saw the devil. We figured out that you can't work that, and we figured out you can't say it. They still worship. I don't know. They still worship. They think it's simply and simple.
Yeah.
We've been telling you for years and years and years that it's something the devil. Don't trust him.
Don't trust him.
Satan incarnate.
That's right.
He is not to be trusted.
Right.
Cadwell says cast the righteous down from his excellence.
Yeah.
So the rich rule over the poor. James, somebody bring that out.
Yeah, I got the Psalms 96 and 5. It's the volume of Psalms chapter 96 and verse 5. It says, I'll start at 4. It says, for the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is.
So that's who you're supposed to praise, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah.
Whom we have told you of. Every time we do a lesson, we start the lesson by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto the name of our power, which is Yahweh and his beloved Son, right? Yahushua. And this whole message that we speak is built off of that.
Yeah.
And built off of pushing the power, the name, and the excellency of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is all his will, his desire, his judgment.
That's right.
No, we didn't come with this on our own.
No.
It's through the mercies and the grace and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that all of this is happening.
Yeah.
That prophecy is happening. You know, that we've been made alive again. We've been separated from the rest of the nation. You know, right now we receive the call, and hopefully we'll elect them. But this is what we're trying to tell you. The Lord is the master architect. He's orchestrated all the things that you see before you. Trust and believe in him. We got the history, we got the records, and the most important thing that we have is the historical and the scriptural record, the Holy Bible. So believe in the testimony that is in our church. That's the record that you need to believe in. Testimony, right?
It says,
It's clear to see that the rest of the world, especially our people, simply they don't have Yahweh. And they don't have that gift of faith. Yeah, go ahead.
yep, so it says, he is to be feared above all gods, for the gods of the nations are idols.
And that word idol goes back to the Hebrew, basically meaning worthless. All right? All right? Or nothing of value. Because The idol that we just showed you, which is representative of a man that lived back in the 1400s, Caesar Borgia, he was set up to be that false image of the Lord. It says in the scriptures, that the heathen opened the book of the law and sought to paint the likeness of their image. So they fulfilled that. They actually did that. And that was part of the Renaissance or Rebirth era. Esau coming back into power where he used iconoclasm, destroyed the images, the dark images that represented our people, the Lord, the Most High, and put in place his images.
Yeah.
And through that, he put a great spell over the people, setting himself up to be the Most High, setting himself up to be the Son of the Most High. And that is a big part of why our people worship and honor the so-called white man as their God and their power, than they do their own. Right? It says, Israel doth not know, Israel doth not consider. Isaiah 1 chapter. Some people are stubborn and rebellious. But, you know, we in that great information age, so if you don't know these, you know, these basic things now, there ain't gonna be no hope for you. You're gonna continue to believe in a worthless thing, right? An idol. And you're gonna get what's meat to you. You're gonna receive the recompense for your error. Right? Which is that terrible judgment.
That idol.
Yeah.
Yeah, con. And them idols, they'd be a knot, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like what is it? Well, they got all here, but all is unsure too. They got
but the root I think is la'ah.
Yeah, so it'd be la'ah, right? Yeah. You know? Right, a no-no, man. You know, to worship Cheshire is a no-no. Okay? No. You know? Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a no-no.
Yum yum. You gotta get with the yum yum. Right.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So for the God of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. So hey, like I said, Mosiah Yahweh is the master architect.
Yeah.
He gave the bluept to his son Yahweh Shai, right? With the rest of the elect angels to put these things into motion.
That's right.
Okay? How about Yahweh Shai is his name? Yahweh means he is and he exists. Yah is he, Hawah is existence. Ba Hashem, Ba is in, Ha is the, Sham is name. Yahweh Shai is deliverer. Yah is he, Yahweh Shai is deliverer. He's coming to save his people, namely the elect, especially Israel.
If I may say, what we doing? We usher, we building the rest of the building. So we becoming the body, and we ushering in the king. Yahweh Shai is coming back with the team to get us out of here. The first fruit of many. Yahweh Shai is the first of many bedrooms, and we down here waiting patiently. That's why we ain't supposed to be doing that Black Panther shit. Right. That's why we ain't supposed to be marching around here with whatever them artilleries.
Yeah, participating in them different protests against the ICE.
Yep.
Right? You just getting tracked. You know, they got a 17-year-old young boy, youngin.
Yeah.
He ended up going with a bunch of Jake in a car to one of those demonstrations. Yeah. You know, which them demonstrations they set up. There might be a demonstration going on right now, but just to go and show you. They'll set. They got permits. They close off streets and blocks, and they go on a procession. Right? Scripture talk about not to follow multitudes of evil and stuff. The Lord set up the sword. All right, for of course the wicked. You know what I mean? And our people, 2/3 of them are wicked and such. Right? They of course getting that information as the brother was going into using the technology. Yeah. They track and use involved in that. Then when they see you driving in the car, they pulling you over, and as they said, they'll racially profile you. Okay? You sit there like, well, I didn't do nothing. You did something. You involved with these different protests with these certain things that go against their posterity. Yeah. Their fathers, they're trying to reset up, make America great again, while you sitting there over there going against what they say. Hell no. There's a lot of y'all, they're going to say they're going to take you to another third world country, which they got what? Different agreements with, right? And what? You're going to be looked at as what? As what we call notorious. Notorious. All right?
Causing treason.
Yeah. You know?
And if I may say too, that's what, you know, this is the ultimate treason what we do, but it's spiritual. Yeah. It's not a fight physically. It's a spiritual fight. And they know this. That's why the elites ain't jumping out. They ain't gonna jump in the forefront and do what we do. Oh, they help. Because then they gotta share the wealth with the rest of the Edomites. You know? So no, they gotta hide. And they gonna hide even deeper, because what we gonna do, we gonna pull them out of their bunkers. And we ain't gonna just get put there, we gonna tell you, wait right there till we get back. We're gonna finish taking them everything. You going into slavery. The number one is the elites. You can name names. Rothschild, DuPont's, Getty, Oppenheimers, Rockefellers. The big ones, the ones that ain't never lift this, they never
not lift their finger.
Never lift
let their money work for themselves, which is us, and all the resources across the world. All right, the strength and efficiency of the earth are for y'all. All right, they use, to work for them. We work for them. Right? There wasn't Israelites that built America and built these kingdoms, and they took and stole it, right? Man.
Yep. Yeah, it says that riches
gotten by
the
deceit,
right? Shall be translated to another people. And that's exactly what they did. They got riches by deception. That's how they took over the wealth of people. They put in place of gold and silver a fiat currency, and they took the gold and they took the silver. They set up the banks specifically for that purpose. They defrauded the people.
Yeah, man. Hey. So be true. Look at the technology right there. You got the what's that? The driverless cars? Yeah, the waving, what they call that? Yeah, like we seen that in Black Mirror. Now you seeing that?
The fingers are carried.
Right.
That's the first time I've seen one.
Right. You seen that? That's all them cameras is taking intel and get selling at the third parties. All right. Which they can use that third party as a way of what? Circumventing what? All of your so-called rights, constitutional rights, right to privacy and all of that. They're using technology. All right, you should never trust your enemy anyway. All right, that Constitution wasn't written for you. Honoring you, Jake. You was in a damn slave house. All right. Look up true family. These people go back to the damn Revolutionary Wars and stuff. Brother, you live out in them areas and stuff, Ogons and all them. Cliveden Street, these different Edomite families. Remember the scriptures talk about how what? In Psalms 49 and 11? Talk about how they named the places after themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, so like, they don't want you here in these neighborhoods. No. I'm just looking at why is this park look so clean and it's in the middle of, Germantown or something like that. Well, dude, that thing is historic for these certain big Edomite families that helped what? Establish Philadelphia, establish this, pioneer this place. Which ultimately is Israelites that helped build this place. All right? In them damn old ass houses.
And what they doing? They branching out now. It's called regentrification.
Yes.
You been over here all your life. You grew up here in this area. Now they want your mama's, and they don't want your ass there. Yeah. So they branching out from that little area to another. It's shown everywhere right now.
It's controlled.
So
like you got that one area, University City. They took that and they took it over.
High schools down, middle schools, elementary schools, large apartment buildings.
Yeah, it says that his desire to smell
and can't be satisfied. That's right. Universities
price Jake out of the area to take it over. Basically, hostile land. And there's all this other area that could be developed for use.
Yeah.
They just want to move you out so that they can move in.
Yeah. Look at North. Look, we right here in the gentrification right now in North Philly. They just building and building and building and building. You got
that building right there. They just started it like last year.
Look, it's already done.
It might be prime real estate, whatever, because he's probably doing that shit all the time.
Yeah, he controlled the markets, the assets.
I think there was a story. Well, there's a lot of stories like this, but I believe there was a story in Atlantic City where they were selling property.
Yep.
They built around it.
Yeah, they built out huge. There's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah. Who the fuck was about?
Yeah. That's the devil for you. They're going to build around you. Big ass. Come on, man.
How's you in there?
but that's good for the 2/3.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. In the grand scheme of things, but just highlighting the point, only a devil would think to do so.
Yeah, he's very.
The scriptures talk about not removing the old landmarks.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'm sorry, Elder. They crooked. They're not made to be right. That's why the scriptures is so accurate. And you idiots that's not applying it and not, you know what? It's not following suit. Because you know what? The number one prophet on the earth is great millstone. The apostle is great millstone. I don't care what you say. I'm not man pleasing, but it's accurate. We got Nathaniel Ray. We got General Yohana. Ain't none of them complying to the scriptures. They got their own filthy lucre. Okay? This is why this is happening. This is why we're not gonna call it infight amongst us. It's called correction. And when you put out something, the spiritual what's that from Matrix? What the apostle always talk about? The sentinels. The sentinels is coming out and checking your ass.
Right. The scriptures say open rebuke is better than secret love.
Yeah.
And nobody's exempt from.
No,
correction.
it's just none. Right. Nobody.
I got a precept playing back on basically us receiving the crown. Lord's will with those men. Yeah. It's the second Ezra 2.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, second Ezra 2 and 42
On that
says, I,
Matrix
Ezra,
joint,
saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns. So we ultimately standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shai is going to go on to say, but we defending the gospel in hope to receive that crown. We want to be among those who are delivered, receive immortality, right? For us and for our loved ones.
Yeah.
That's the only way out. The only way out is to put the faith, hope, and trust in Yahweh Shai. That's it. Yeah. It says, and without the Lord, you're basically going to be X'd out.
X'd out.
You're going to have to get in the kingdom the hard way. And that's going to be through terrible stuff.
Least in the kingdom.
It says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he said, and he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and have put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. As the brother said, about our elders and right? Who's notoriously known for pushing the name of Yahweh Shai? The elders and apostles, bar none.
Bar none.
All right? And that's the way we learn, and that's also our spirit. We truly understand that this thing isn't about us, it's only one man. All right? It's about pushing the will of Yahweh Shai. It's about knowing what the will of the Lord is.
Yeah.
That's what we do. What the Lord is going to do. What Yahweh Shai is about to do. His prophecy, his word. But we stand firm in the belief of it and what the Lord is ultimately going to do. That's why Lord's will, we very well may be that hopeful elect. Because there ain't nobody else other than us really doing it.
Correctly.
Even if you have elect among them different groups, we actually outspoken about these things.
Yeah. It's sincere. Very sincere, and we ain't trying to sugarcoat for nobody. Yahweh Shai don't respect the person.
That they go.
Okay? So what the hell? How we gonna go around respecting people? I rebuke every goddamn day in my mind. But to people like, shall I really? Because these motherfuckers, they deserve. These places deserve pain for death.
Yep.
And it's gonna happen.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It says, and he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal. We want to be changed. We don't want to be in these chains of darkness forever. The rest of our people act like we're always going to be in this situation now.
My back hurt, man.
Yeah.
Back hurt, head hurt.
My back hurt with a 707 credit score.
Your mind hurt. Your mind hurt. Everything hurts. Everything hurts.
Bro, man. Gotta meditate on this shit.
We gotta get them. We gotta get the official upgrades.
Still could reject you and shit. He still could deny you and shit.
It says they have put off.
Yeah, they made up the damn bureaus.
Immortal. So there is immortality. Immortality is coming. First for the hopeful elect, and the rest of the nation. Because the nation of Israel is the only one that are never, once our kingdom is fully established, Israel is going to literally live forever. And our kingdom itself is going to be forever and even forever.
I will
Eternal life. Kingdom without end.
I will
And that's what we look towards. We seek in the kingdom of heaven that the Lord set in store for his people, man. That's what we look towards.
And this,
We ain't settling for nothing less.
he promised us.
He
promised us, man. He promised the elect, man. And he said, if you endure it to the end, the same should be saved, man. And how can you give up now? 2026, and our apostles been telling us, they've been scrutinizing, they've been rebuking us. And you can see it in the sincere men that's been doing this since 2007. Right? You can see the ones that stood around, man. Right. And it's beautiful to even be in their presence, man. You know, 2007, 2008, 2009, and up. Come on, man. Where you gonna go now? You heard the video.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna go? Where you gonna go?
Yeah.
Back to Vocabulary? We'll go sit on this podcast? This is crazy.
Them podcasts is failing.
Crazy.
Yeah, you better off going back to the spirit world if you fall out.
Dang.
There's no looking back.
So looking back.
You know, so, you know, when the scriptures say, which we should get that scripture, turn from the cloud.
Vomit.
Because you either in this or you're not. Get the lukewarm. You need that in Revelation. Right? Because remember, you got other members in the body, right? That, hey, they seeing everything that's going on and such, and if they're not properly rooted or grounded, they're going to fold. But remember, the elect is steadfast. They're going to keep their first love.
Yeah.
So get the that one
Which one you got?
with the hand from the plow. It's not fit from the kingdom. And then the lukewarm. Get the lukewarm. You can get that first. Get the lukewarm. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 16.
Yeah.
So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Right? And Shema.
And you can't, I'm sorry, for me say you can't be straddling the fence. Choose a side.
Yep.
Choose one. You know, he said, you gotta choose a side, man. Because either you hot or you cold, man. You lukewarm. Nobody wants you.
Nope.
No side wants you. Because you don't know what the hell to do with your mental.
Yeah.
So you might as well stay hot. You might as well burn.
Yep.
Add fuel to this fire.
Well, even the scriptures say, adding on to that a double-minded man is
Stable.
Please. Right.
Yeah. Can you read that again?
Yeah.
Who was reading that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
got
bro.
it. This is Revelation chapter 3. I'll start at verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot.
Yeah, how about Shema knows your work, man? He knows exactly what you're about, bro. And that's the terrifying part of this game. You know, of this assembly, this thing that's put together, this thing of ours. You don't know. You don't know, but Yahweh Shema knows you, and he's like waiting for you to make, you know, to burn out or crash out, because he knows what you're gonna be doing. But if you are one of his, you're gonna endure. Because it's like Job. Job was one of his. And and that's a prime example of how to be Job, man. Because Job everything was taken away. That's what's happening to us right now. All this worldly shit is being taken from us, and we are being chiseled.
Well, even in a figurative sense.
Yeah.
Because our desire is not in the world.
No.
It's all one big.
Yeah.
We don't have to necessarily bear physical loss
No.
to be ultimately separated from
Yeah.
things. Mentally, we understand we can't enjoy our family here.
Yeah.
We know this is not a permanent stay.
Yep.
We already are mentally. We're going to this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, detached.
Mentally and spiritually.
Detached.
Yeah, we totally detached. Well, that's just telling
Detached.
you to do.
Not to be entangled with
No
affairs
man
of
that
this life.
warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
That's right.
Don't mean we don't have attachments, but we have no desire to be here.
That's right. No desire.
We fulfill our responsibilities and our obligations,
Yeah.
and that's it. We're not incensed and green with them, wanting this place to continue on and building us. No, we want this place to be thrown down as soon as possible.
That's right.
We looking for and hastening the coming of the day that our lives shall shine. Right? Our mindset is geared towards how long, oh Lord? Even though we in that time, we in that season, and we still thinking, come on, let's go.
They was thinking that back then.
I ain't thinking about it. Hey.
And it was like, yo, now's the time,
restore
Lord.
the kingdom.
It's like, wait a minute, Yahweh Shema when they was saying, it's now you come to fulfill? After he got resurrected, like, yo, it's our time.
Yeah.
They didn't even think about their spiritual powers. Because they forgot that Yahweh Shah said that you're going to do greater things than I. And that's in these are the moments,
Right.
Jacob trouble.
Right.
That's when it's going to happen. Those times that spiritual power is going to be enhanced. Because we already passed 2,000 years ago. And this is our third year. It says 3 years.
3 days.
I mean, 3 days with 3,000 years. So this is gonna happen. This is where it's going down there. All that spiritual power that Yahushua said that we're gonna be greater than him. Come on, man. It's gonna start at the top and it's gonna enhance to the rest. And I brought this out. We want to be those men. We want to stop bullets without hands, not without teeth. The movie, I forgot what name it was. We're gonna really be doing it, man. I brought this out. We those men. It's really gonna be happening because there's things that's not written in the scripture that Yahushua done.
Yeah, we got a small look into the capabilities and administrations of power that are potentially going to be afforded to certain brothers.
Yeah.
Raising of the dead, healing, different forms of miracles, you know, great strength. You know, me and one brother were talking, it might be superpower for certain brethren, even though they have to pass off in the spirit. Let's say they martyred them. Their superpower might be that when Esau is persecuting them, they don't feel any pain. So Esau don't have the satisfaction of inflicting that pain upon them while they pass in the spirit world. Almost like Stephen. He was getting scolded. How do you think he's able to do all that? He says with great authority and power. He actually had spiritual power. And he could see the heavens open up, and basically he was going back to the spirit world.
And he had mercy because they make up a strong.
There you go.
Hey, I don't know if y'all remember the young Issachar woman that she said she had a dream.
Yep, I remember.
You want to expound on it?
Yeah.
Well, they even said there was a testimony by
Yeah.
our elder apostles, I think, that had to do with High Priest Ariah.
Yeah.
The cops came after him, they were hitting him. Was it High Priest Ariah? Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Was it King Masha?
Come on.
Salakia. And basically they were saying he was like absorbing them blows, that he wasn't feeling none of the pain. That they come away.
Yeah, so if I may say,
of course.
the Issachar woman had a dream that she was running from the military. This is what's been put in front of us. That's the Jacob's trouble. She ran into a barn, and then who saved her? A man, an Israelite man from Great Millstone, beat down the military with his hands, and she keeps saving her.
Yeah, they were about to do her in bad, man.
Yeah.
About to break her and everything. She said she called upon the name of the Lord.
Con.
She said, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, a man of great millstone popped up and destroyed all those men. You know, she then turned to her and had a smile on her on his face, like everything was gonna be okay. Yeah. You know, that power is gonna be allotted to the man of the Lord.
Bang.
Yeah, real quick, I'm on. Ecclesiasticus 33:1. Real quick, because we got to strengthen ourselves in these precepts and such, man. Because when you're going through these different things, you got to keep, like I said, your mind straight for what the promises of the Lord were. All right, so you know, because these things are happening right now.
Yeah.
Like you had like the pops of ice, they over there up where I be at. You know, I see literally with my own eyes, and I was even startled because I didn't even know they was there. You know, it was like they was hidden in plain sight at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You know, I'm like, damn, and shit. They in these parking lots, they sitting in these cars unmarked, they meeting in Pollo Comparo, you know, the chicken spots, you know what I mean, where the Latin tribes get together and eat, you know, at the school bus stops, right? All your kids saying is La Migra, no immigration, you know? Crazy. Go ahead.
The thing is, you don't even need to fit that in the scripture.
Yeah, anything. You a criminal by right, by what? The scriptures, right? Their statutes.
By their bias.
Right?
Basically, they have the authority to be biased.
Yeah.
They could hold you if they want to. You could show them your ID and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cartel. You know?
They even had the Irish in giving this account like it's revelation.
So basically, if you don't have the covering of Yahweh Shai, you're likely to get grabbed up. Now, if you do have the spirit and get grabbed up, you'll probably be released.
Or be there to comfort somebody who's there.
Yeah.
Deliver somebody, one of the elect that's in them.
The rest of y'all, you getting snatched, biased. A dirty look, staring at that direction too long. They might want to grab you.
Yeah.
Man, oh wow, yep.
Sellouts. Remember them people that worked for ICE? They put out a you know what? They needed how many people for that force? You know, you could get a $50,000 sign on.
They said that was false.
Yeah, right? See?
Get that much?
No, yeah, you had to stay there for like 5 years to get that bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
Maybe the contract not favorable. Not like you get a trucking bonus.
Straight up.
You gotta stay there, you gotta pay the money back. I don't know if they get it up front, they say, or no.
They got percentages.
That's what they thought.
Straight.
Bamboozled them.
Oh.
That shit. Leave before the time, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It's a
Speaking
contract.
on that too, they have them self-deportation camps.
Oh yeah, you could get money.
Trying to
Something for it.
you know,
Go back. We'll
yeah,
give
yeah,
you a plane ticket
come and you
and an opportunity to
one of
come
these
back.
centers or whatever, you
Yeah.
willingly
Something
go
for it.
through the self-deportation.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give you all this, benefits basically.
Wow.
Free-
They never trust
trust
our
our
enemy.
enemy.
You
Free-
never know what they gonna do.
Free ticket, chance to come back to America.
And a lot of our people are hurting, so they're all for that witchcraft.
I'm gonna just go back home.
That's they say that.
All right. I'm gonna just go back
Acting
home.
like,
Tired of
acting
living
like
in
they're
fear.
your friend,
Yeah.
right? Brother was saying it
Yeah, yeah,
earlier
yeah.
about the words being smooth,
And butter.
right? The
Yep.
Lord was in the song.
Yeah. You listen to Carol and V, leave it. They dealing with them humanely, as they would say.
Yeah, shit. There was a damn chop shop that was exposed out on the west coast. I forget exactly what state it was. People would donate. So you don't know where the hell you might end up.
Yeah.
People were donating their families or past loved ones' bodies. They were chopping them up and selling their parts.
Yep.
Organ
Legs
donors.
going for $500.
Damn.
Heads going for $5 grand, 10, whatever they were selling.
Black market. Come.
Somebody else can wear
He got that 33, but yeah.
This is Sirach 33:1.
Mhm.
It says, "There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth Yahweh."
Right. So hey, you got to understand that when you put in these different situations, these scenarios, no evil is gonna happen to you.
That's right.
Remember, it's a testing. All right, for your fidelity towards your power. You got to prove yourself, right? Remember, to talk about how choice men are proven what for the furnace of adversity. So we have to be put in these different places, right? In order we can what? The Lord gonna put that heat. You're gonna be baptized by fire, right? You're being put literally in a horrible situation. The heat is on you. You got, of course, what? Like they say about a burning wrath of multitudes on us, right?
Yeah.
But
It says Sirach 33:1. It says, "There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth Yahweh."
right, but no evil is gonna happen. Why? Go ahead.
But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
Right. So even in the temptation, the Lord's gonna bring that Hawashai or a palat, like that deliverance. Hafizah, right? Different forms of deliverances. All right, because remember, the Lord is a power that saves, right? His hand is not shortened, right? That he can't save. You could be in a damn detention center, shit everywhere. All these other Israelites, 2/3 through, they drugged up, beat up, teeth knocked out, face smashed, ass thrashed, and what? You make it out of there because the Lord is with us, right? He took so many, Peter out of prison, Paul.
Right?
Yeah.
When the brother got locked up, the angel of the Lord opened up the gates of the prison.
Uh-huh.
And actually, the prison guard ended up getting converted out of that.
That's what I'm saying. The spirit, even the Lord put His spirit on our enemies to treat us well.
Oh yeah, that's
compared
it.
to everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
A security guard be like, "Man, this man, he's pretty cool, man. Give him some extra bread or something."
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Uh-huh.
Who knows what the Lord's gonna do in that time?
Yeah.
But these are the type of things that will happen. Have whole full troops look at you, look at these other guys, like nah, he's cool, and then get these other guys and fucking torture those men.
Yeah.
But leave you there, you're like, oh no, this ain't for you.
That's right. And that's called divine intervention. We're going to need that.
Yes.
We're going to need all that and then some. We're going to need, it's going to be a miracle, man.
That's it.
The Lord's going to open up how, remember he said, you're going to go through it for 10 days. You're gonna be in these whatever the ticket. So whatever happens, that's your lot. That's each enemy man got their own straight gate. And that task of difficulty is for you. That moment, that's your moment. And if you survive, if you endure to the end, then you're gonna be a pillar. Like it says, you're gonna be one of the ones that talk in the galaxies, man, forever. You're gonna always be the talk of town. That's something we ought to be looking forward. That's the promise. To endure it.
That's part of what I was reading in second Ezra as well, about those that stood so stiffly in the name of the Yakalba. I didn't get to finish reading it, but you must be able to finish it.
Right.
I know y'all call for
Yeah, I think brother.
It's Acts 18:1. After these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth and found a certain Jew named Aquila, born in Pontus, lately come from Italy, with his wife Priscilla, because that Claudius had commanded all the Jews to depart from Rome, and came into them.
Right.
Obvious implication.
You said we're gonna be cast out of our houses and stuff?
Yeah, Zechariah 14. Yeah.
Where there's chorizo, which means to separate, divide, part, asunder, to separate oneself, to depart, to leave, to divorce, to depart, to go away. Chorizo. The place in between. Place in between. Actually, there was a deportation of from that city, from Rome. And they came into, after these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth. So they were in Corinth. So he came from, so he had to take a ship from Italy, from Rome to Corinth. Cost no money. Found a certain Jew named Aquila, born in Pontus. That's in Turkey. Born in Pontus, lately come from Italy with his wife Priscilla, because that Claudius had commanded all the Jews to depart from Rome, and came into that. So, you can look up relatively easy deportation, or would it be somebody to be killed? You gotta do research.
Well, this ain't an easy deportation now. They fucking haul us out in boatloads. Don't forget, it's Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's not just what they saying. It's just Judah. You got that's how you know the small hatters ain't the ones, because they didn't say they one tribe.
Right. Well, some of them do say Levi.
Yeah.
But they don't recognize the Uruguayans. You gotta kind of be in there. So.
Yeah.
They don't say Judea, but they continue from our ancient kingdom.
Yeah.
Judea, Jude. So I mean, but they're not. They're Edomites in there.
They don't want us to be the. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they don't acknowledge publicly that they're different tribes in Israel. That's more for like inner thing. You got to question them. I remember this lady came up to the sign and said, who's this? Levi's in my, I was taught that I was from Levi. That's how I know it's so that in Wilmington. So Jay said that they were in Wilmington on vacation. This is all came up and said, I was taught I was from Levi. So, I mean, maybe her parents, I don't know where she was.
Yeah.
But it's not true that she was from Levi. So,
and if I may say, Jacob Trouble is going to affect the whole stories of America, man. It's going to go across the. How long is this state? How long is it? Yeah. So it's going to be Jacob Trouble going to be here, hard body, and everyone's going to feel the effect of Jacob Trouble. As you can see, it's growing. It's multiplying. And when they enhance, you're going to know. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. And it's going to enhance. It's going to enhance, and then you're going to know the prophet's been among you. You're going to see those men the Lord preserve, and those men, women, and children, because the Lord is going to protect the elect on families. And you got to be a friend of the prophet, you know. And that's scripture, because he says that a sin, charity covers a multitude of sins. Yeah. So you got to be charitable to the prophets. those are the ones Yahweh Shema is coming back for.
Well, it says that people shall be willing in the day of that power.
Yeah.
People convert in the day of that power. Well, great like distress and then power. Then maybe that, well, it is. A lot of the Northern Kingdom gonna wake up, all the nation, but the Northern Kingdom, they're a little farther away from the center, the House Shah, because they into the idolatry, and it's more to you got number warriors we counted.
Oh, the polls, numbers 1.
Judah had the highest number, but all the main numbers combined.
Yeah.
Judah had 74,000 number.
Yep.
All other tribes had a lower number among the warriors. But per capita spend.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 45 again. I'm going to read down to 48. It says, He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. So basically that glory, they give you bodies, but I immortality, they give you power, right? It says, Then I said unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands?
Yeah.
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High. See, Yahushua is literally going to be the one to crown us for the elected for those men. Yeah. It says, so Lord's will we are, man. That's an honor and a privilege. You don't want to miss out on that.
I know.
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things, how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. That's what we stand doing for you right now.
That's right.
Standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shai and telling the people of what manner of things that the Lord is about to do, which we've seen on a spiritual level.
Yeah. And that was a vision to Ezra. We're going to experience it, man. Can you see those crowns? Another Akim that stands so stiffly we travel through, and we global now. But then we're going to be on that one place receiving crowns.
It's going to be an amazing crowning ceremony, man. You know, so we have a glimpse, we have an insight to what the beginning of the kingdom is going to be like. First of all, us literally escaping that horrible indignation, that judgment of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know, that in of itself is going to be glorious.
That's right.
To ascend into the heavens and be taken up into the chariot of Israel, our salvation. Come down with it. You know,
And the elect
it's going to be so great.
Yeah.
It's going to surpass the deliverance out of Egypt. And all of our enemies are going to behold us looking up, right? And simultaneously, they're going to watch us ascend into the chariot while the missile drops on their ass.
That's right.
Hey, and I'm the Apostle Gabar saying that our enemies going to be chasing us down, whatever situation we in. We shot bullets be flying at us, and we're going to be ascending to the air. Yeah. And then we're going. That scripture said in Revelation that we're going to be afraid. We be landing on chariots, and we're going to drop down to the floor and say, "Oh, bloody hell, I'm sitting outside." For getting us out of that mess. You know, we're going to be looking at our enemies. It says we're going to behold the four of our enemies, man. We're going to look down. We're going to see you through the glass floor. Yep. And through which is the ozone layer. Yep. And it have to be transparent, the floor we're standing on. Or I know, maybe look out the window, how it's going to be. We're going to see you getting cooked. We're going to look out the side. We're going to look at you. You're going to be like, that's the water.
That's that oven, Malachi. You're going to be super well done in that.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, what is good? Don't you say you're going to praise him in the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to be cooked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, well done, man. Chihuahua. Goodness. Next preset?
It's a lot.
Yeah, I got some. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. So that standard is going into divine intervention, spiritual power, you know. And, you know, through whatever situation the brother might be in, like, you know, whether it's the internment camps, you know, martial law, you know, it could be some wicked ass things. You know, they're the enemies on this side as well. You know, so the Lord is ultimately going to, you know, lift up that standard, and, you know, brothers is going to be delivered for whatever, you know, situation they may come across. You know.
Yep. Get Sirach 34, Malachi 34 and verse 13. Or verse 12. Start at 12. 34 Sirach. Yep.
So this is Sirach, chapter 34, verse 12.
Just read that.
And it reads, I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things.
Shot continue.
Slide here, 1 second. So starting from the top, Sirach chapter 34, verse 12. I was oft times in dangers of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. In the spirit of those that fear the Lord
Shall live.
shall live. Hold on. This is dope.
You got the old English?
Yeah.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, come.
Yep. And you can speak.
This is Sirach 34 and 12. It says, I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. It says, the spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them.
Yep.
Right, because the Lord is that nest. The Lord is the protector that keeps us from the shadows of death, the things of this world. You know what I'm saying? The corruption that this place holds. Okay? He's the one that's going to make you essentially free from the flesh. And he's the one that nurtures you and builds you up. Okay, matter of fact, I had a scripture that I wanted to support, that I wanted to use as support. It was Luke, let me see. I believe Luke chapter 62, verse 62. It was the one dealing with not turning
Luke 9 and 62?
Oh,
9 and 62, right. I'm gonna read up. So this is Luke chapter 9, verse 57. And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee wheresoever thou goest. And Lord Yahushua said unto him, foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests. So essentially what he's saying is that when you look at a bird's nest and when you look at a fox's den, that's a way of them going back to be, how can I say, renourished. To be, sheltered, covered.
So dwelling.
Yup. A dwelling is where they grow.
Cover
It's
your
where
shame.
Right. Yeah. Essentially, like I said, the men coming into the faith, they're his babies first, working their way up. That's why when you have children spiritually, you're not supposed to push them away, because at one point you were those children. Okay? So, like I said, the Lord is saying that he's a nest. But the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. Meaning that the ways of this world doesn't bring you up the right way. You know what I'm saying? The ways of this world teaches you that homosexuals, the way of homosexuality should be acceptable. Okay?
Yeah, the Lord essentially, like I said, he had no spot. He was just moving around. The Lord was on a journey, man. Pilgrim. You know, pilgrim life, you know? No certain dwelling place and such on a journey, right? You know, our journey is what? The kingdom of heaven. You know? Yahushua, you know what I mean? Coming and taking us and delivering us from amongst these Gentiles, amongst these nations. Where we've been scattered to.
And he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go bury my father. So this man is going to look back. He's putting the world before Lord Yahushua. The Lord Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury the dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High. And he also said, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house. So he didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? The guy ain't understanding what the Lord is saying to him. It pretty much went over his head. All right? And Lord Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom. So obviously this guy wasn't fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, real quick, read just a precept, Sirach 17 and 27. So he said, what, let the dead bury the dead. Read that real quick. You gotta understand, like, the Lord is the power of the living, man. You know, he look at what? He came that he can, what? That we can have life, what, more abundantly. Kaya, to right, to live, to be what? Refreshed. What other words, Kaya, is in that definition? To be made alive, right? Quickened, to be quickened and quickened in spirit. Yup. Go ahead, precept.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love.
Right.
You left your first love. What's your first love? It's truth, man. All right? And you have a fair chance if you stay in this true love, which is, what is it? They got this Valentine's Day today?
Yeah.
So the true love is the scriptures, right? But you have a fair chance to get back in those bodies, the first estate. If you survive this, you endure to the end, you get the first estate. What was the first estate? The angelic bodies that's up there. All right? So we got a sure chance.
All right.
So this is Sirach chapter 17, verse 27. Who shall praise the Most High in the grave instead of them which live and give thanks?
Right. So like, hey, look, you sitting there worrying about the people that's dead. The Lord, what he's looking for, workers, doers. That's gonna actually bring glory to his name. Okay, that's what we doing right now. This is an assembly of believers giving glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem Rechakadosh. All right, you got all the different, what? This is it said be an altar in Egypt, in America. Right, we are sacrificing. The Lord is seeing the praise, you know? Go ahead.
You put things behind you, the things that serve absolutely no purpose.
Right, as the brother had read the precept about, you got to put away the mortal clothing, right? Set thy house in order. That's what we're doing right now. And such fleeting things that are what? Youthful lusts and things of that sort. Okay, that's what we all doing right now, making ourselves ready for the marriage, enjoying together the outside in what? That funeral ceremony, right? Right. You know what I mean?
Preparing the way for the king.
That's it.
Yeah, mortal goes back to death. Putting away things that can cause that starts spiritually.
I'm a wife.
And then we're going to go through that ultimate transformation. The completion of getting the body. The spiritual body is being changed in the twinkling of the eyes. But it begins with the scriptures. Like your brother mentioned, getting your house in order. You know? Resisting the devil. Right? Examining yourself. Working on yourself. You got to work on yourself.
Yeah.
It's a constant daily thing too.
Yep.
Joshua said, as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. You know, so that's the mindset you have to have. And your first house is yourself, this body. You got to be subject to Yahweh Shah. Yeah, you know, we're in the chains of darkness, but you got to try more to please the Lord in this body as much as possible.
Yeah, proving what is acceptable in the will of the Lord is in Ephesians.
That's right. God. Yep. The shot gets it. Yep.
Verse 28. Thanksgiving perisheth from the dead, as from one that is not, the living and sound in heart. So praise the Lord. Verse 29.
Hey, so like the dead, like.
Oh, so like to prove that it starts with the scriptures, it says, there's a scripture loosely paraphrased about they believe on the scriptures and they believe they have everlasting life.
Hold up.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll find it. Through the Spirit.
Come on, that's what you're talking about?
I believe so.
Yeah, John 3 and 16. No, that's not it. Oh, it is true though.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
It is true. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Yeah.
So like,
This is St. John chapter 5 and 39. It says, search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life.
it made me think of that. So that's where it begins.
Right.
Searching the scriptures, understanding that there is immortality coming.
Right.
Everlasting life.
Right.
And there are some of us that won't taste it then. So we're literally, from our inception in this life, we get translated, right? You see those new bodies, that's it. I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah.
But Aslaki, Elder. But the dead shall rise first. And we should follow after.
That's
We
right.
should meet the king.
Yeah, those that were in this truth and that have passed on into the spirit world are gonna be the first ones to receive that glory. Being in a chair and receive that body, etc. And they're championing that victory on our behalf too. You know?
Yep.
If I may say, I'm sorry, Elder. If I may say, and even the ones that be martyrs.
Yes.
Right? When you be martyrs in this truth, you got the first dibs up there.
Right.
So,
Well,
I'm sorry.
and we read that in Revelation 2 and 10.
Yeah.
Be thou faithful even unto death, and I shall give you the crown of life. That's a promise.
Yep.
From the King Yahweh Shah.
Himself.
Okay.
We read it again in second chapter.
That's right. He gonna crown you. He gonna talk about you. Then crown you. Then drink young with you.
Yes.
It's a live. That's a feast, man. It's a festival. Drink, eat some good lamb with you. Remember, when he left, he didn't drink no more wine. Young.
Right.
He said, "I'm going. When I get back, I have to find the young." Remember, he made young. His mama made him make young. His own mama. Mom, can you imagine? His mama was a wino too. Late wine. He said, "Come on, man, can you make this good stuff?"
Yeah, man. We need that.
You know we
fine.
like young. We like wine too.
Yeah.
It's good too.
Yep.
That's why at the last moment.
Yeah, with the Lord himself.
With the Lord himself. Yep.
Man.
That's gonna be regal.
Woo. Thank you.
A lot.
That's an honor and a privilege, man.
That's the moment. That's the moment.
This is St. John chapter 8, verse 51. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death.
Right. Because
Could y'all check and see if it's still on? That circle just popped up. It's still on? Cool.
yeah, you know, remember Yahweh Shai even conquered death. Right? He the first of many, man. You know? That's beautiful because a lot of Israelites were scared to die, man. Afraid to die. Now we got life that we may live. We got a taste of that, the living waters, right? Y'all read John the 4th chapter, talk about how, remember the Samaritan woman couldn't get that water. That living water that leads to everlasting life, right? Y'all can get that account too. Because that's ultimately, that's what we get. We get the washing. You know what I mean? We get the springs, the living springs, man. You know? Right. It ultimately is making us what? Healthier. You know, that whole, making us whole. You know?
Healing.
Yeah, we was, we was with all of the sores. Yeah. You know, and now we've been made whole and stuff. The sinews is coming upon us and everything. We raising up as a nation. We saying we Israel. You know, we not call we ain't calling ourselves as just I'm just a nigga from fucking North Philly or I'm from the Bronx. You know.
We standing firm right in front of our enemies,
Right. Right in front
and they
of them.
terrified.
Yeah, they come and asking us.
Yeah.
I'll be at my damn job. They asking me like, what's gonna be the next thing? Like, I'm like, what's up with you? Like, you know?
Hey, you know I do something? You know me?
Yeah, like they like on some prophet type deal and stuff, and it's like, dude, like, look, just sit back and watch.
But you got the spirit, man. That
Yeah.
spirit is upon us, man, to give good tidings. The Yahweh Shemel Shah is giving us the sinew, the earth,
He putting them, he's sealing up the breaches,
Yeah.
and he putting flesh back in our skin. Right?
The discernment, yeah, you're right. The discernment to be able to explain these things.
Yeah.
And it tells you, tell the world of your hope.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We ushering in the king. Yahweh Shah is the name. Nathaniel Ray. His name ain't Jesus. Jeebus. No. It's Yahweh Shah, Mashiach. It's not Jesus, man. It's like, you should know better, Nathaniel Ray, because you did it. We all witnessed it.
Yep.
Sometimes I have to go back and watch it. So I will never forget that you and Bunyan did this video.
Yep.
And our apostles know you personally. So we're not going off our own, oh shit, we got this from them. No. Our apostles didn't change the doctrine. You did. You got a briefcase. If you didn't, prove it. Show us your bank account. Show how you got your money into your account. We want to know, because you know we out here. We want to. Where you stand? You standing with Yahweh Shah, or you standing with the Edomites? That's it. We're calling it as it is, man. Because our face ain't on the money. Our king ain't here. We ain't saved yet. We have motherfuckers like Genesis Hat Gang talking about we're gonna put suit and ties on, and now you want to show your head? Who you showing your head for now? Who you showing your head for now? This we witness these things, man. That's the problem here. So now when all hell breaks loose and your ass is not protected, because Esau, the Edomites, is going to turn on your ass too. Because you think they forgot what you was doing? You woke up some people on the common board. Salakia, man. I'm getting it. Okay, brother.
Yeah, man. They said that they gonna reveal what sort these Israelites is and stuff. If you want to be as the precious rubies, right? You want to be as the fine gold and silver. Yeah.
This is Revelation 2:26. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Yeah, but you gotta overcome. You know, there's different things we're gonna face. Remember, we talked about the hour. We gotta talk about the hour of temptation. You know, we heading right into that. One thing with that Super Bowl stuff, I just kept hearing them talk about chips and stuff. You know, and not Lays and shit. You know what I mean? That's what we, of course, leading right to, man. Everything is technology. The banks, they getting rid of the brand, the human. You know, where you go into a store and it's a storefront and you go in there and bank. But no, we don't need no physical card no more. Hey, if your cell phone break, oh, don't worry, just put everything on automatic payments, right? But everything is all what? Linked to what?
Digital.
To the digital system, okay? And it's all gonna be about your credit. And if look, us for professing Yahweh Shah, is that a good thing? Is it a good thing? Yes, for us, but for the world, it's a bad thing. It's terrible. Yeah. They look at us as what? As reprobate, evil, you know? Yeah. These guys are speaking against the government, you know? So talking against the health system and everything that look, we talk against a lot of course, what? The different customs of the people is named.
But the system, the ones that run the system ain't never been for us.
Right.
They ain't never done nothing for us. The scripture speaks about it. They're smoothing about the rewards in their heart. Never trust thy enemy. If we keep to the scriptures, this is what's been guiding us to this point we at. The words, and our apostles has been telling us over and over, don't take our word for it. Right there in front of our apostles, I've heard them say, it's not me, Yahweh Shah sent you here. Don't take my word for it. Study to show thyself improved. And that's what we've been doing. Some got higher levels, because the scripture speaks about some get 60-fold, 30-fold, and then some get talents. Yeah. So it's not like, and we understand order. That the scripture said let everything be done in decency and order. So I'm only quoting scriptures. I'm not going off my vainglory. And fuck this society. This is the moment we're looking for. We want you to bring it down so Yahweh Shah can lift up the hopeful elect and get this shit over. The scripture says you're going into slavery. He that leads to captivity shall go into captivity. He that kills with sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the faith and the saints. Here's the faith, the patience of the saints, man. And we want to be the saints, man. We only quoting scriptures, man. We're not going about vainglory. We don't want no money from you. We want the kingdom, salvation. And we need salvation. You know why we need salvation? Because we're in your damn hands, man. You can't even, the Edomites can't even say this out from the Edomites. They molesting them.
Yeah, they fighting at each other, man. Hey, man, these doggone tiny tops been winning all these years. They just finding it out. The clan gotta tell you, this damn dude over there been collecting welfare and, you know, They in Lakewood, New Jersey, collecting welfare.
Yeah.
You know, all that. What? Hey, just have, be fruitful and multiply. The Chinese house being fruitful and multiplying and collecting. They shopping at Aldi with you.
Yeah.
Right?
All their kids.
Right.
Mad kids with them.
Right.
But you can't have no food stamps. They get mad food stamps.
And they qualify because of their household threshold. What? They can qualify. So then when I can't, because I make 50,000, but I'm broke and I'm like, damn, I can't even get a burger today.
Yeah.
But, you gotta learn these secrets.
If I may say, elder brother, yo, you got. That's why we are multiple. We are terrible to each other. So that's why the ministry is growing faithfully in this truth, man. We're not looking out for the world. We're not looking out into the world for help. We're taking care of each other, and we do that. Very well. This is why we're not going to let the ministry be blameless of any of our own fathers. The apostles will run down on your ass if you're doing something contrary to what he told you to do. They tell you to do. And you know what? And they're not going off. They're not going off. Mm-hmm. They're not going. So
they go provoke you to good works. You know what I mean? And just have you what? Just always self-examining yourself. Whether our works be true and such, right?
That's good.
Doctrine.
Yeah. The doctrine. Yes. Not doctrines. Doctrine. Yeah. Okay? No S at the end. Yeah. Alright? So you're gonna stick to it or you're gonna get the fuck out of here. That's it. And if you don't want to do what the apostle said, then you going against your own self because the apostle's not getting your crown. You contending for your own faith. Yeah. Your own crown. I'm sorry, yeah.
Working your own salvation, what? With fear and trembling. Yeah.
Terrify. You gotta be we here to terrify you. The Lord, how does that go? We persuade men with the terror of the Lord.
Terror of the Lord.
Yeah. And he coming to jack your ass up. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, you and your damn family. Because what you jeopardize your own family. You got all these responsibilities, but you all of a sudden you want to put down the plow. This is the first love, man. It's Valentine's Day. Get out here. It's like,
how many of us is hyped to come out here today to see the sun?
Yeah.
But you see how much shot really?
Sun.
It was cold, brick cold. I mean, I'm hyped. I don't even want to leave. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave.
I was mad. I was mad.
Yeah, brother Cade, you know, somebody in New York.
Yeah, it was crazy in the negatives.
Coming down, bro.
With a wind gust.
Man, evil. Oh, evil last week. The last 3 weeks was evil.
That's at Chicago.
Yeah, was evil. Windy City.
Yes, man.
Yep, stop.
This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Back of what the elder brother was saying. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is our duty right now, baby. We standing firm. And who would have knew, man? I still say this day. And I hear Apostle Gabon say that. He said, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. But this has been, can you say fixation? Is that the word? This is something that we all feel ordained, bro. I don't know.
That I is being single.
Yeah.
This is our office.
Yeah.
This is our vocation, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So keep your eyes single because you're full of light, full of knowledge. So that's what you see.
And we see truth, man. We don't see nothing else, man. And I was arguing with someone in front of the house. Like, man, this is all I got. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. All hell break loose. You think the world gonna help you? The world ain't helping nobody. They ain't gonna do it themselves because they ain't got this, man. Nope. This is what I tell you. Stay prayed up. So that name. Everybody else, it seems like they forget the name. That's why apostles, when they put out that decree, it says, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabbat Kodash, Kodash. When that was added, that's distinguished us, bro. That brought us away from the rest. Now the rest gotta figure out what the fuck they're gonna do. Now what are you gonna do? Now are you gonna utilize the name or what? Because now it tells you it's been commissioned. It's been an order.
Well, it might not even work for you because the Lord said it. Right?
Yeah.
Not everyone that saith unto me.
Lord. Yep. Right? And I'm sorry. Yep.
That's how you going all this time suppress the name, right? Trying to be elusive and evasive when it comes to these different topics. You don't want to be direct. Mm-hmm. It requires us to rightly divide the word of truth. You ain't been doing that. How the hell you think you're just gonna hop up in there? You better hope you will be elected. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way.
Man.
But that, I'll tell you what, it tells us to put on the mind of the elect. Is that the mind of the elect? Expressing certain prophecies,
And you can
dancing
see
around what the chip is.
Yeah, that was gonna say
You know?
that. Yeah.
Not just being direct with the name.
Yeah.
You might know what the name is, but it says, how shall they know
If they have a teacher.
without the teacher?
Without a preacher.
Right.
Preacher.
Well, preacher,
Yeah. Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
prophet.
Prophets.
Yeah.
That's right.
How else will they know? And then you keep constantly saying Christ. It's like
the mind.
you fucking bewitching them people.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you're doing.
Psychological warfare.
You might say that as a bridge to get them to Yahushua. Because the world don't necessarily know our power by their name.
Yeah.
Not really that there's an excuse at this point, because we've been said it, apostles been said it. The scriptures say that this
Gospel.
this kingdom of the gospel shall be brought to all the ends of the world that shall and come right at the end. So it's not even an excuse. Even
No one's
that are following these guys.
Yeah.
The blind be leading the blind,
Yeah.
don't fall in the ditch.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so you better hope you're
You only guide. I'm sorry, Elder. You only guide in the 2/3 away.
yeah.
If they ain't get it, then
And that's a shitty place to be. Why do you want all that blood on your hands? Why would you want all that blood on your hands?
that's a lot of
This thing
blood.
is very delicate, deadly serious, as our elder prophet says.
Yeah. Deadly serious. Solomon's simile.
Solomon's sinning.
Simile. That means serious, man. It's a serious thing. Just like when we do the Passover, it's serious. Do you know what the fuck was happening in the book, man? They was running. It was on their head. It was on their feet. Ready with their staffs, ready to get the hell out of there. They wasn't trying to fight. They weren't trying to fight the Egyptians, them tall ass motherfuckers with babies and shit. Like, how you gonna beat these damn? We can't beat the Edomites now. They got Gad-Troop. They got their name out specifically of their military now. It's called ICE. They ain't hiding, bro. And they ain't bold with it, because I remember when his first term, he said he was gonna send the military. He said that. He had already thought what he was gonna do when Nero was in the first time. 45? 45, right? When he was 45, he already said what he was gonna do. You don't do what we say, you don't comply, we come to your door. He wasn't gonna come personally. This that motherfucker McDonald eating ass ain't come out yet. He's still in his house, man. He sent out them other motherfuckers. And which makes it spirit is
Right.
I'm sorry.
Well, you want to know what the so-called white man he saw Edom, the enemy, is coming in?
Yeah.
Look no further than on September 5th, 2025, when he reassigned the Department
Of
Defense to Department of War.
Yeah.
What was in his heart? War was in his
Yeah.
heart.
Color, that's right.
except bull.
The nation, he coming for the Israelites.
Yep.
He coming from anything, because he has that God complex.
Yep.
Anything that opposes him, right?
Yep.
He is coming down with that great wrath.
Great wrath.
That's what he's showing you. He's showing you that wrath.
He gonna bust y'all up.
And guess what? It's only gonna get worse from here. A lot worse. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Nah.
But it's something to, to be mindful of.
Yeah.
Be aware of it. Watch it. It's gonna be bad. It says that for the lack of bread, men shall be invading one another.
Yeah.
We didn't get to that point.
Yeah.
We're coming into that time.
Yeah.
Wait till they shut off these cities. Wait till those major events. Wait till they start pulling the plug for real. This is what they're doing. They're just doing large transfers of wealth. They getting whatever little bit they can left out of this bitch, and they're about ready to close this shit down. Close it off.
What's it called? Liquidating?
Yeah, national liquidator. National liquidation. Wholesale ball.
And so they basically eating you people out by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Tiny micro incisions. And they gonna make that see it there too.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
It might be that, the end of this year.
Any day, man.
Yeah, really any day.
Any day, man.
Any day.
That shit crazy.
Cause this is 249 years they've been in leadership. I was reading that earlier today when I was coming down the highway, and then this is in 249 years.
Well, the Lord said that He has put up His bounds that He cannot pass, and His days shall not.
Yep, that's right. They got it. It's it.
Lord's lifting up His skirt and revealing you. The Lord is doing that because the next step is what? The destruction. Once you get revealed, then your destruction. All right, so you gotta keep watching, praying. You know, if you believe you Israelite, you gotta watch, pray, continue to be loyal to Yakalba Page. Those things will stay acceptable in the sight of Yakalba Page. You can say, you in your house. That's the mission, that's the focus. So, we can end it there. Does it have a preset they want to close on? Now we're just gonna close it out.
That's it.
All right, let me hop the dome from space to E. Gonna give all honor, glory, and praise on cue.
Yakalba Page.
Give double honors unto our elders and apostles, great wisdom, and well, and a hearty sincere shalom to all the hope of the elect. We hope this street ministry, this live lesson is edifying. To the next one, shalom.
Oh, my fault.